Okay, James. Thank you, James. Oh. Right, first off, I'll mute the stream. Lift this up a bit because we've seen too much of my belly. Right, there we go. Second off, let's unmute you. There you go. Now they can hear you.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this Survivor Series War Games live stream. How are you all doing this evening? Are you excited?
I'm something. I'm still sad from Evil Uno.
Nick is officially going to be with us, but only in spirit, as he is playing FM Manager on his computer. So there we go. Fuck that. So if he gets distracted and starts talking about, well, I've just signed this player, you know what exactly.
I've just been United. Yeah.
Midway through, Bianca. Triple H tweet was class. Yes, I just saw the tweet. It's called the Brilliant League War Games. Very cool. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. I can see Dylan, James the Gilligaff Chadwick, can spit my words out. We've got Leeds 2022. Hello, shout out to you. Welcome to what is going to be a fucking banger after banger after banger after banger. We fucking hope.
Yeah, we are.
Question to the chat: what match are you looking forward to the most tonight? That is a big one. What match are you looking forward to?
Answer the question in the poll. Did Evil Uno deserve what he got?
Oh, dear. Hell yeah. Oh, so we've got Rodriguez and Shotzi backstage at the moment. Rodriguez has got a metal mechanical hand.
Who's that?
She's actually Raquel Rodriguez. She's actually hurt her elbow. She's got it in like a arm brace. Is it on it where I can?
You might be ahead of me. I've got Ronda and Shayna on TV. What's name that tag team? Name that tag team. Name that tag team. Am I ahead of you?
Yeah, because they've just shown up on my TV now.
Well, you're the colour commentator.
Yeah.
So well, James is looking forward to AJ versus Balor. Hello, Jellyhead. Finn is Finn. I just got it on my mind. You, Dark Knight. Where the fuck were you in that last stream, mine, eh?
Bloody hell,
you cheating on me?
A diet plan in Days' stream. You've been giving it. Who's giving you diet advice?
I had a fantastic sleep, thank you, Leeds. Fantastic sleep. I just had to pull Dark Knight up. He cheated on me with Days. How dare he?
We're kind of forced into it, though, Nick. You left us in our of need.
Well, no, not the Argentina stream. The one before the France stream. He didn't show up. Dave, I put my predictions in an hour before the show. Sorry, that's fine.
Edward, I've seen. Don't worry about it. I've seen them. I haven't written them down, but I've seen them. I've not written anybody's down. I'm literally a week. I'm like a week behind everybody. People are asking for football predictions. Forget about it until I get time to actually sit down and do them, which I haven't got the time whatsoever. Probably tomorrow night when I can't stream anything. I'll sit down and do them. So far behind.
Just to prove it, I think James said I was cheating on you. Yeah, he did. Yeah. I was still upset. Still upset with your Dark Knight. You didn't say hello or anything. I thought, oh no, my beloved Dark Knight's gone. And to be fair, it was a shit stream anyway. I was very tired.
You struggled.
I struggled.
The French stream, you were struggling. Messi the GOAT. Messi the true GOAT of football. Very, very rarely slags off the team that he plays for. Very loyal. footballer, unlike some. So, yeah, the true GOAT of football is definitely Messi.
Did he
Charlotte to return tonight.
Yeah, Charlotte to return tonight, confront Ronda. It's either Charlotte or
Sasha, because it's Boston. It's Boston, baby.
It's Boston, baby.
It's Boston, baby. Edward, no, it isn't clear. Neither of them have won the World Cup.
Yep.
So, shush, please.
By the way, thank you for. Oh, we need to make you a mod on this channel as well. You did say that make Leeds a mod, didn't you? I forgot to ask you off screen.
Who's that?
Leeds.
Yes.
On this channel.
I told you to make him mod.
Yeah, I didn't yesterday.
I asked you to do it the other day.
I was too busy upset, right? With Evil Uno. It just happened.
I told you to do it. I told you to do it, man. Fabrizio says that Liverpool have already started negotiations for Bellingham. It's not quite there, I don't think. They've been talking to him for a long, long time. But I don't know if there's any deal on the table. I've heard so many conflicting stories about that. I have no idea what's true and what's not. Till he's actually got that Liverpool shirt on. Don't believe a fucking word.
Don't believe a fucking word.
How are we? Tired. I can confirm I'm still knackered.
I'm not as bad as I was.
I'm all right. I'll grow into the stream. That's how I've got to plan it. I'm a bit wary, and words are not exactly forming in my mouth just at this moment. I'm very low. I'll get there.
Sometimes it's just nice to have a little break. We all tend to have a little bicker that here and there. Well, that's friendship. That's friendship.
Dave, my mum wants to be your mod. It was a joke in the other stream. What was it now? Edward was on about something, and I went, "Oh well, your mum." Me banging his mother or something daft. I don't know, something insane.
Oh, are you gonna fuck his mum?
I already have.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm Edward's dad.
I'm Edward's dad.
Imagine that.
All right, Dave Brown. You didn't say nothing about that. Roseanne, my mother is named after the show Rosanna. Hey, Greg and John. John.
Roseanne. And I said, "Oh, Roseanne is really good." And he went, "Roseanne's the name of my mum." And I went, "Ah, yes, yeah, your mum was really good." After that, afterwards, I just made a play on it. I fell asleep on the France game. You fell asleep as well. I was playing on the buses. Honestly, guys, you nick phenomenal streams and you've done fantastic, but it'll never get close to a 4-hour bus ride.
Is it 4 hours?
Yeah, there and back. Yeah, I was 2 hours to get home.
Fucking hell!
When it got to half time, I wanted to sleep, so I clicked off, put some music on, fell asleep. Then I came back just as the stream ended. I still wasn't home.
Fucking hell! I had to finish me. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get.
When I joined Days' stream, I'd literally been in the house like 5 minutes. I ordered food. I had a pizza, chips, and some onion bhajis. So I've stuffed my face.
Where did you get? What pizza shop does onion bhajis?
Adil's. You know what? Adil in chat. It's got a wonderful pizza place. It's Indian, local Indian in Castleford.
Yeah, fancy.
Does pizzas, does the Indian food. So I've got onion bhajis.
What the pizza's like is the question.
The pizza was, I think, what was it now? A Madras pizza? Or curry pizza? Curry pizza.
Good old curry pizza.
Yeah, it was nice. I enjoyed it. My bum won't enjoy it tomorrow, but today it's fine. Today it's fine.
Yep, France are the first team through to the round of 16. Do you know who could have been through to the round of 16 but wasn't?
England.
Yes.
And why was that?
Because we
played boring football. Ideal. He had his mate. You can see he came into the chat just as I mentioned him.
Nick, do we get a
Bray? No, there's no Bray tonight, dude.
It's shit. That's kind of annoyed me. That he's not even on the card. When is he fighting Eli Drake?
The question is, when is he going to have a match? I love Bray, but I can't keep. I don't want to see promo after promo after promo after promo. It's boring. Yes, we're getting hints that he's got a split personality. Yes, great. Okay, we understand. But do we need another fucking month of seeing these split personalities? No, we don't. Come on, get a fucking match already. I don't want to see this shit played out.
We're done. We're fucking done now.
If he's got a faction, or is the faction after him? Let's get it starting to reveal now. Come on. If it's that guy in the mask, is not Bray. Let's get it. Let's bring it fucking forward. Let's not fuck around. Is that Irish Rebel?
No, that's just me saying howdy.
You're just saying howdy. Let's just get it. I love the QR code stuff. I love the intrigue. We all do. But I need more. I want to see Bray in action. If these things are separate, I can't see why he can't have a fucking match. Why can't he fucking wrestle?
I don't know why he needs to.
I don't get why. Somebody's now attacking LA Knight. Blah blah blah. Okay, is it Bray? Is it not Bray? That's fine, but still, they need a fucking match. He's a fucking wrestler at end of the day, so why is he fighting a bunch of jobbers each week? Then we get a promo. Why is he just not wrestling? Why does he need to automatically have a fucking feud? Braun Strowman doesn't need a feud, and he wrestles.
Yeah, he just destroys people.
Almost doesn't have a feud. He fucking wrestles each week.
Do you call that wrestling?
What is Bray that fucking special that he can't fucking wrestle now? No, get in the fucking wrestling ring, you dick. He's not this precious Dawn. He's a fucking wrestler. It really winds me up.
So, Dark Knight's brought a milkshake, right? And we all know what happens when you buy milkshakes.
He brings the boys to the
yard. So, Dark Knight, you make sure your yard is dirty so the fuckers can clean it for you.
Because that night beats so the boys to the yard. Damn right. It's better than yours.
Damn right.
It's better than yours.
I'll teach you, but I have to charge.
Oh, we're bringing the songs. I think we actually kind of missed the point. James Chadwick did put in the chat that he's looking forward to Finn Balor AJ Styles.
Yeah.
If it's out like their last meeting, it's going to be a banger because they had an impromptu match. Because obviously,
unbelievable match of the night on that thingy.
Yeah. Bray was poorly, got struck down with whatever mysterious injury, illness, whatever it was, and it got pulled. AJ took his place. They had a banger. The problem is, and the only problem I can see from this, is you've got Dominic, you've got Damian Priest, you've got Carl and
Gallows.
You've got them all at ringside. It's going to turn into a fucking car crash. And that's the only thing I fucking hate about it. If you're going to have a proper match between AJ Styles and Finn Balor, get the fucking dickheads out of the way. Send them to the back. Do whatever. Let's not have them involved in this match whatsoever. They're not needed. I don't need to see Damian Priest tonight. I don't need to see Dominic. I don't need to see... Rhea should be busy with the female match. Same with Mia Yim. So they should be even out with their respective teams. We're just seeing that Dominic attack on Ray.
Yeah.
I'm going to be right. I'm going to say it right. I'm getting fucking sick and tired of the Edge returns. I'm getting bored now. It's like every pay-per-view where Edge is going to return. It's not exciting anymore. He returned at Royal Rumble. He's returned back at this event. He returned back at SummerSlam. Oh, he's going to return back. Oh, fuck off with the returns already. It's
We
not special
don't
anymore.
care anymore.
It's not special anymore. It was special the first 2 times. It when he returns this time, it's not going to be huge. I'm not bothered. Oh, Edge is back. Always brought Beth with him. Oh, okay.
Oh, great stuff.
Let's get that match at Mania done. Let's just fucking get it out of the way, and then he can fucking retire. He's getting injured too much for me to give a shit anymore, to be quite honest with you. It's like Jericho. I'll treat Edge like Jericho. It's great to have him back. A bit of nostalgia. He's had a bit of a run. We don't need him now.
No.
And it's same with Jericho. I feel the same about him. I feel the same about Edge. I know that would piss a lot of Edge heads off. We'd probably still need Edge versus AJ, but...
Is Sam in chat?
Oh, Sam will be crying at me. She'll be like,
Yeah.
"No, Dave."
I still need Edge versus... We got that, James. It wasn't great at all. Messi is the first footballer to assist in 5 World Cups and the oldest player to assist and score in a World Cup. Oh, hello, Heather White.
Oh, is Heather here?
Yeah.
Heather!
Hi, Heather. Heather, what do you think is going to be match of the night?
I'm going to put my candidate out there. Bailey.
Of course,
My
you
match
could,
at
of
night.
course.
My match of the night is Bailey.
So my match of the night is going to be Middlesbrough versus Crystal Palace.
Right, has everybody watched my toilet video? If you haven't, I'm going to
No, I haven't.
with a machete and kill every single one of you.
Yes, men's what? Men's elimination chamber.
We need to start liking streams. I've looked back at last couple of streams on my channel. Very low.
Dark Knight there to Leeds. Oh, you're talking to me, Leeds. I thought you would be sitting at a different table with that wrench.
Men's War Games.
Or
AJ Finn. I think AJ Finn's going to be a good one, as long as the outside interference doesn't overshadow the match.
I don't mind them coming out with them. Obviously, because they're in a group, they're going to come out together, but I'm with you. Go on, Dave. Take over.
Yeah, what I'm saying is it's just that we see it every fucking week. We've seen it since the feud started. We don't need it. We know that AJ and Finn can deliver they could do a 5-star classic instantaneously without fucking effort. They could pull the roof down on this fucking event big time. Easy, every day of the week. But yeah, we're not getting that, are we? We'll get a flipping mess.
I hope not. Honestly, completely.
Dominic will get involved.
Yeah.
Damien Priest will be grabbing legs. It'll end up them all fighting on the ringside. Honestly, completely forgot that we've got Edge versus AJ WrestleMania Backlash. Yeah, we've had that much. No, I love it. Going back to the Edge thing, I love him. It was one of my favourite wrestlers in his prime. But seeing how volatile he is now, getting injured like literally all the time, it's like he comes back, wrestles for a month, goes off again. Oh, big return. Wrestles for a month.
To be fair, he is getting injured a lot.
Yeah, it's time to hang up your boots, pal. If you're getting injured that much, what return is this now? Third return, 4th return?
I think he just likes
in space of 2 years. It's not good. Wall pigs may actually be older than me. Counting out the masses. Get a Charlotte Flair video package. Oh, we're getting Charlotte tonight. Fun fact, before the kickoff show, there was, them top 10 things that WWE do.
Yeah.
Top 10 faction turns.
Oh, okay.
Right. This is before there's quite a few factions on the show tonight. What do you think that is leading to? Is that a little hint that there's something going down tonight?
Quite possibly. I guess Connor doesn't want to come here anymore. He doesn't like me, does he? I don't give a fuck.
He's on the Insiders now.
Yeah, he's on the Insiders. Who else doesn't always use the WWE network between pay-per-view views? Then it logs you out on console and you have to try and reset the password because you're a dickhead who forgets every time. Me, Dark Knight, all the time. I am a sad panda about Randy Orton. He has had back fusion surgery. I don't see him coming back. He'll have to come back at some point. Not to wrestle.
I don't think he's at Rumble.
No. AJ Finn could have interference, could ruin it. I think men's will be great. Wonder what happens. Sami Kyo reunion? Nope, not me.
There's a lot of people. I watch What Culture Wrestling, and they've made the perfect sense, right? Sami's not going to go for the Universal title, right?
He could, but he's not going to.
He's not going to. Let's put that under a nice little carpet thing and lock it. Well, put it in a cupboard and lock it up for now, because it ain't happening. But him and KO, Kevin Owens, are going to be the ones that strip the Usos of the tag team titles at WrestleMania. That's what they're going to build to. That's how they're going to run it. We're going to see. We've already seen the little cracks on last night's SmackDown. Jay is so suspicious of Sami. Something's going to happen tonight where Sami's going to end up being the one what loses it. He's going to get the blame for the Bloodline losing.
Of course, it's because he also, I think it was a couple of weeks ago,
scapegoat.
He made a promise that they would win.
Yeah.
So, are they going to win or are they going to lose? Find out this week on Dragon Ball Wrestling.
Dude, I can't take the back bumps left and right anymore. He needs to retire, and he is going to be one of the biggest. This is coming from one of his biggest fans. Right, I'm just trying to read that properly. He's had a great career. If it does force his retirement, I think he's got a job in commentary.
Yeah, he's got a great voice.
I think they'll invite him back on the commentary team, either NXT main roster or whatever. He's got a presence about him. I think he's valuable backstage. Hasn't always been. He has put shit in people's bags before, famously. But I think he's grown up from them days, and I think his days are numbered in wrestling. To be honest, it looks
his
like that
wrestling days.
His wrestling days is over.
Rip Irene Cena. What's happened?
David Paul, shout out to you.
Yeah, hello, David Paul. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Come on.
Let's get at least 20 likes for a big massive stream, please, guys.
Yeah.
I know it's not impossible. I know it's impossible with only 6 people in the chat, but we
everyone make fake accounts. Like the stream. Does anyone not want to hear a potential spoiler? It's probably fake. Say if we don't like it, we'll time you out. What? We lost another. Oh, Irene Cara. Another 80s legend. Another 18s legend. 7 minutes to the show starts.
Yeah, we're just getting some highlights from last night's SmackDown, Sami.
Yes,
it was a good show last night. I mean, I give it a 7.75. Days did as well.
Well, from what I saw, I give it a 7. And I didn't see much of it. But that's just because I only saw bits. Becky coming back.
It wasn't
wearing see-through pants. That was the highlight for me.
That should have got you an 8 then.
It got me standing on it. I standing to an 8.
Being fair, the only low point was that match. It felt a little bit needless.
Yeah.
I think they went around that completely wrong. But
hi, Rally Sports. How's it going?
Rally! Hello, dude. Hope you're well. We are moments away from this show starting.
was 10 minutes behind the UK. What do you mean 10 minutes behind the UK? In what sense?
Oh, what last night? Oh, last night there was. SmackDown started 10 minutes early here in the UK because they was stuck at a UCLA match.
That's not great.
Basically, University of American Football or something to that effect. But yeah, because they have a policy now of showing the game until the very end. It meant that they overrun into SmackDown by 10 minutes. So we'd already started. In America, they hadn't started. They joined after Becky Lynch was revealed. So, yeah. We had an exclusive here in the UK.
About time WWE give something to the UK.
UK exclusive, Becky returned. Americans are like, whoa, we can't see it. What's going on?
Whoa. Right, so I'm looking at the card here, right? This is how the card goes. I don't know if this is the order. It's AJ versus Finn. Then it's the championship match. Then it's Shotzi and Ronda. Then it's Bianca, Team Hair versus Team Dave.
Like my team. It's got Bailey on it. Woo.
Yeah. It's all your team.
Play USA will never be behind England in the football.
Well, we were almost behind them in the football.
Oh, that football game was shit.
Fucking bollocks. Bollocks for England.
Honestly, I've looked back at that stream. It's got over 400 views, and I don't know how, because it felt laboured at times. And I'm just like watching it. You can't even watch it back because you just see me like dying inside all the way through the game. We'll be playing shit.
We were awful. We were fucking awful.
Honestly, the highest viewed one is the Germany game. It's at 1.2k views now.
Do you think that you need to check your analytics?
Oh no, I know it's not like continuous views. It'll be like a minute. People are clicking on and clicking off again.
No, check your analytics. I always check mine, and like apart from the UK, Indonesia, people love me. I am famous in Indonesia, Dave.
Oh yeah, I have got a massive following outside the UK. I think. No, actually, I've actually checked where most of my views come from, and it's UK.
Yeah.
I'm grounded in the UK. A few Americans. It's mostly men aged 25 and over.
Yeah.
So
I've got the younger
demographic. The gay community loves me.
Wrestling Dave, the gay legend. Wrestling Dave, just.
I'm gonna start putting rainbows on my streams and shit on my thumbnails that'll get a gay following. Yeah.
So, I've got Sasha and Charlotte Flair returning tonight. One of them after Ronda match when she beat Shotzi. Shotzi's gonna win. Shotzi's gonna titty slam her and pin her 1, 2, 3.
Right. I feel that that's not a stretch of the imagination, to be honest, because she had a big reveal of Becky last night. If she was meant to be the only big massive reveal, right? You'd save that for Survivor Series.
Yeah.
Right? That means they've got something big planned for Survivor Series. It's in Boston. So it could be Sasha.
It could be. It's a hometown.
But that could be the ruse, the red herring, that it could be Charlotte Flair. Do you know what I mean? It's like, we know that Charlotte's due back. Obviously, people were saying that she comes back with Andrade. I don't know about
Andrade is still in contract at the minute.
I don't think Andrade's ready. And yeah, like you say, if he's still in contract with AEW, he's not gonna risk it. But Charlotte's fully committed to WWE, so it'd be interesting to see if that does happen. Maybe get both of them together. They're both heels.
My question is, because Andrade doesn't, he speaks English, but he doesn't speak much English, does he? Do you think Charlotte speaks Spanish?
Yeah. I think she can communicate with him. As you can imagine that weird relationship where they have to have a translator. Constant translator there all the time. Tell him that I'm going to go down on him.
It'd be fucking horrible in the bedroom.
To be fair, good. It was good.
We could be starting. The cage is no longer down. Yeah, I looked at the BT thing here, and it looks like Finn AJ is first on the card.
Oh, we'll soon. No, we'll soon get it.
So, guys,
they'll stop the EO music.
Yeah, good news, guys. I am beating Crystal Palace 1-0. One of my new signings did score for me, so you don't have to worry. Thank you all for caring about my journeys on Football Manager.
It's all right. The graphic that they went with was the female one. It is the female match starting. The lower in the cage.
So it is a female match.
I think so. That's the graphic that just shown up.
Right. So, with the Evil Uno,
wearing a Balor Club t-shirt.
Yeah.
She's not sure which allegiances she's going for. She's gone for both. She's full on supporting both AJ and Finn.
Andrade wasn't on Rampage. He's still suspended, James. I think.
We could be starting with no longer down. They just started to look like they were lower in it. We'll find out in a minute. Then is Sasha on the starting credits? That would be interesting.
Thank you for coming. 2-0! I'm winning 2-0, Dave. Yes!
Who against?
Crystal Palace.
Congratulations to Accrington Stanley. Third round of the FA Cup. Whoop, whoop. Barnsley got through as well.
I would like a big club just so we can get some money. Andrade is done with AW, but is AW done with Andrade?
Depends on his contract, doesn't it?
Yeah. They're not using him right, but I think now they've got a big-ish story.
They've got Ozzy on their starting credit.
Who's Ozzy?
Ozzy Osbourne, lead singer of Black Sabbath.
Well, there was a wrestler called Ozzy, wasn't there?
No, it's Ozzy. No, this is Ozzy. Oh, this is cool. It's not him actually singing. It's his old song, but he's like mouthing it.
He looks a lot better than he did a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I like in this though. Toad Osborne. He's great. Sharon!
The amount of fucking drugs that he did in his life was unbelievable.
Cool. I feel like they've got this song as the start.
Hi, Irish.
Irish Rebels in the chat. Hello, dude. This is a good start. I like this. 10 out of 10 for the Ozzy Osbourne cameo.
The show's over. It's not going to get any better than this.
We're done, guys. Thanks for watching. No, I love this. This is good. I'm into this. Good start.
War Pigs was released in 1970. Dave was around then.
I wasn't. I was back end of the 70s, you cheeky twat.
Oh, I thought you were like
I was born in 78. I'm not a 70s child, thank you very much. I'm very much an 80s child, thank you.
Well, if you were born in the...
I know I was born in the late 70s, but I'm still an 80s child. You don't remember the first 2 years of your life, god damn it.
I didn't remember the first 10 lives of me. Don't do that to me. But yeah, we were speaking about you. We were calling you all the names under the sun.
Sharon! I wish they'd finish it with that. That would get the lols. Sharon! You're not about war games again, Sharon. Dave said on the football stream he was at the 1986 World Cup.
1966 World Cup.
Oh, I was I was at the '96 World Cup. Yeah, what? I was the person that ran onto the pitch. Fun fact. You know when they said some people are on the pitch? Yeah, that was me.
That was Dave. That was Dave.
That was me. I was that some people.
Yeah. Dave looks that big in real life, right? He looks like more than one person. The person that ran on the pitch was only one person, and it was Dave. It looked like very many.
I like that we've got a double ring. So they are lowering the cage, I think. War games.
So, do you, I was gonna say something, but it completely didn't work out in my head.
The conversation would have been, Dave, do you think bloody da 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 da? And it wouldn't have been a formed sentence.
I think what I was going to say was, since William Regal is now at AEW, and he was like one of the main reasons why they got WWE got War Games back. Do you think AEW's War Games?
No, it's not about William Regal War Games.
No, it's not.
It's Dusty Rhodes.
Yeah, I know it's Dusty Rhodes' thing, but like, listen, right? Because they stopped using it for a while, didn't they? And I think it was Regal that wanted it back. Do you think AEW's War Games now, like I know it's not called War Games,
Blood and Guts,
but it is fucking War Games the way you look at it.
Of course, it's fucking War Games.
Do you think their Blood and Guts War Games is going to get better? I mean, they've been great the last couple of ones, but
they need to change up the structure.
Yeah.
For it to get better, they need to change things up. You're right. It is literally a rip-off of War Games, and there's no doubt about it. You can see that clearly. They need to change it up. Either A, change the rules, because the rules are exactly the fucking same, or change up the structure so it looks technically different. But that AEW, the way that they go about it, look, I'm not going to slag them off. Obviously, wrestlers have got to be
safe.
It is the women's first.
It was the women's.
Because the man is coming out, Becky Lynch.
There's no way they're losing now. Ain't no fucking cat house and chance now she's back.
So ever says Becky's first. I want Team Baylor to win. Fuck 'em. I'm happy to take it.
Someone spell Bianca Belair for me in chat. I'll do this correctly and not put the hair.
Just put Team Bellend.
Is it Bel Air or Bel Hair?
Just put Team Bianca.
Versus.
Team Bailey, Team Bianca. It's just simple. Because Bailey ain't got a second name.
It's Bel Air, yeah. Thank you, Heather. It's Bel Air. Thank you.
Bel Hair.
Bel Air. Not Bel Hair, Bel Air.
Alexa, does she turn nasty on the team? I like her outfit, though. She always wears the really sexiest ring attire.
Of course she does. And then she complains that men say her ass is shrunk and stuff. Don't show it.
Got a really nice biscuit ass.
Yeah.
Shows us. Not complaining about that.
I don't complain about anything. I'm one of these guys that gets it when they can.
Bailey's ass is the best ass in the game, though.
I don't know. Asuka's lately. I've been having a thing for Asuka. Asuka's.
She's a pretty lass.
Yeah. I'm sure she was in softcore porn.
No, I don't. There's two Askas.
Let me have a look.
There's the transvestite Asuka, got wrestles, and then there's this Asuka. Dave always turns feisty when he turns feisty, yeah, because I ain't got anybody to compete with. I'm right getting all feisty when I'm on my own. I'm going to put my hands
Well,
up.
I've Googled it, which I probably shouldn't have Googled it. It does say Japanese Asuka softcore porn.
It's chicks with dicks.
No, that's for later on, that, Dave.
Oh, we've got that saved.
Yeah, we've got that saved for after the stream.
Oh, here she comes. Wonder Woman.
Is Bianca doing anyone else's head in? No.
There she goes. It's Wonder Woman.
I will never doubt her in-ring skill. Her in-ring skill's great, but is anyone else getting fed up with her?
She's starting the match is Bianca.
Of course she is.
Wonder Woman. She can beat anybody.
Now I've got to go enjoy it. Thank you, Leeds. Goodbye, mate. Have a good day.
Bye, Leeds. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. Come on, y'all. Stop fucking
picking on Bianca. I'm getting sick of it.
Bianca. It's how she's booked. I'm not picking on the person. It's how she's booked. I'm picking on. They've just made her look invincible for some reason when she's not been in the past.
Right. So Heather, name one woman that can beat her. That's been booked to beat her. There isn't one. She's beat every fucker. She hasn't beat Rhea yet, but you know what I mean.
No, when she was down in NXT, Shayna beat her. Rhea was beating her up. You know what I mean? She was believable. Do you know what I mean? But since she got that championship, she's now being taken to the next level. Extreme Rules, when she carried two of the being members of Bayley's team on her back and delivered that move off the top rope, it was ridiculous.
Does she even get cheered anymore, Bianca?
I don't know.
Does she get a huge pop?
Hopefully this delivers. I want it to deliver in my pants.
Dave, Nick, Oscar is my Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. A deal. Shout out to you.
Well, Roman has beat everyone. Why can't Bianca do the same? That's trip booking.
Nikki's on top of the kitchen. Nikki lost. That's what we're calling her.
Nikki lost. Well, Roman's different. I have to say, I'll say it again. Is it?
No, well.
To be unbeatable, but not Bianca.
Right. So about Roman, he's an heel. He's meant to be a cocky twat. Bianca's a face. Where's the humility? There is none. She's quite cocky for a champion. I always hated Sasha Banks for that. I don't get cocky champions, especially when you're meant to be a face. I understand it with heels, but when it's a face, I think no, I'm not into that. Why are you acting like a twat for?
How is Roman different? Because everyone wants Roman to get beat, but you just know he's not going to. Because again, like Dave says, he's a heel.
He's a heel.
With Bianca, you want to cheer her on and you want her to win. But how can you cheer her on when you know she's not going to lose? There is none of that doubt.
So the first to win is Dakota Kai and Bianca Belair.
If there was doubt behind it, then yes, right? Because like I said, Bianca is unbelievable in the ring. Great. I just don't like.
She's a great athlete.
I don't like her
voice. It's a promo. She comes across too cocky.
I can't stand her voice. She's great in ring. She really is great in ring. She's like, she deserves to be a champion, 100%. But please, what I want her to do, go back, like give someone else a belt, revamp her. It's double standards. It's not double standards though. It's not double standards. I want Roman to lose the belt, but you know he's not going to.
No, that's just booking. That is booking. It's not like I think, Roman. Right, we put either A, waiting for The Rock, or B, we're waiting for Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
I don't think he's double champion if Cody Rhodes is on the show.
Yeah, agreed.
It's unfortunate that he tore his flipping pecs.
Oh, man. She's going over your favourites, blame trips. No, she's not going over my favourites. How can she go over Evil Uno, Heather? Evil Uno is not even in the company.
Whoa. As much as I love Bayley, I see her as a character on a TV show. I'll get this abundantly clear. I only have a joke with the chat of my love with Bayley. If she loses, because that's how they book the show. I am not flipping bothered if she loses. Let's get that abundantly clear. I like Bayley. I don't get upset when she loses because I know it's all a part of the story. All I'm saying is Bianca's cockiness sometimes grates me. And I think it takes away from her babyface persona. It's just overconfidence. It's got nothing to do with the colour of her skin. I love black wrestlers anyway. Sasha Banks is black. I've got not a problem with her. So it's not a colour of her skin. It's nothing to do with anything other than the character that she portrays.
It's not the fact that she's a woman either, because I think that's what I'm trying to get at. What is wrong with that? Bianca knows work, but do we? That's the question. right? Like what they're trying to say in the chat is that we're being sexist towards Roman. Roman needs to lose one of his belts, right, and
He should
hold
be
the other
double
belt
champ.
for 1,000 days.
He shouldn't. He's only double champ because Cody Rhodes is not on the show. It's as simple as that.
They've booked Roman into a corner now. Right, they've booked him into a corner. They don't know how to get him out of that corner.
It's unfortunate that Cody Rhodes got injured. He was meant to take one of the championships at SummerSlam. That was the original plan. It got changed because obviously he tore a major pectoral flipping thing, and it's taken him ages to recover. It's not.
So it's like Jade Cargill on AEW, right? She needs to lose that belt now, and she needs to just go away for a little bit for me. Like, I think she's beautiful. She's not great in the ring. She's getting better on the mic each week. She needs to go in and work on the in-ring stuff for me. Like, as much as I want her to go to the moon, because she's a fucking superstar in the making, that woman. She needs to go and work on the thingy. For me, like, I know she's only the 8 months reign, right? But
say one thing, I do like a ring attire. She creates her own ring attire.
Yeah, she's very talented, the woman. Like, we're not dissing her. Like, for me personally, it's the character and the voice. I just can't stand the voice.
She's been booked. It's how she's been booked.
We can't blame her. We can blame Triple H. Rhea is a viable threat, but she's not. She's not a viable threat, though. She hasn't been booked that way. She's not.
How they're booking this is that Bianca's getting bossed in the ring by Dakota Kai, which has not always been the case.
No, she hasn't been, though. It's only just been she's starting to be bossed by her. Bianca was on top.
Yeah, and with James Chadwick, I want this show to deliver. Of course I do. And it's not because you've got an opinion about a certain wrestler. It doesn't mean that we're going to just slag off this entire show, because we're not.
The thing is, we don't exactly hate her. No, it's not her. It's just a character we dislike. Like, I disliked the man for a very long time. I couldn't stand her. Like, I personally don't like Charlotte Flair. Like,
once comes out of this match, she will be.
Hopefully by WrestleMania next year, Rhea will be a threat. Right, currently at the minute, there is no threat.
When Bianca won Royal Rumble, they set the seeds for Bianca versus Rhea Ripley. They set the seed. They hinted at it. We've had little hints up and down these past couple of years since that moment.
Yeah,
they're going to have that match. They are the future of this of the main roster. They're the future of the female division.
Yeah, we're not hating on a person. But the person, she seems great.
Where Bianca Belair has come from NXT to now is fantastic.
Yeah,
she's made so many improvements. I still don't like the hair whip thing.
Yeah, I don't like
think I've ever been a fucking fan of that. To be
honest. Why do you think I call her the hair, Dave? I call her hair for a reason, mate.
And Days has made a comment is when she looks like she should come down to confront anybody because she's pissed off. She's still doing the hippity dip Scott thing, coming down, swirling her hair, even though she's pissed off at the person she's coming down to her ring to. Just like seems to be no urgency. So we've got our first person in. It's Io Sky. So the advantage did go to Bailey's group.
If you keep up the bashing, I'm going to head into Cultaholic.
We're not bashing.
We're not bashing.
No, you guys are seeing it wrong. You're not listening to what we're saying. I think that's the biggest thing. We're not bashing Bianca Belair. I wish people would get it out of their heads. It's a character.
We're bashing the character, not the person. There's no way we can bash the person. The person's great, but the character's fucking. It's a voice. I don't like a voice.
It's like the same where people go getting pissed off with Days over Alexa Bliss. Days wasn't taking the piss out of Lexi Kaufman, who plays Alexa Bliss. These are not fucking real people. These are characters. It's like we're watching a movie. These people are all best fucking mates backstage. They're putting on a show. So people sometimes just lose it and get confused.
Sounds like to me. I'm getting ganged up on 2-1. No, you're not. You're entitled to your opinion. You think differently to us. Like, that's the thing. You think differently to us.
I'm not ganging up on you ever. I respect your decision. I respect what you're saying, but you're saying that
there was a botch there, by the way.
Oh. Anyway, let's move away from that because it's obviously it's causing friction, and I don't like it.
What's your personal opinion on Charlotte Flair? Here's a question. Let's see if we can get the same level. What's your personal opinion?
It looks like we hating on Bianca. We're not. It looks like we're ganging up on you, and I hope it's. I don't really want it to come out like that. If it looks like that, I do apologise. I don't want to gang up on anybody in the chat. You have got a right to your opinion. If you like Bianca Belair and you love the way that she's been booked, then that is A-okay. That is 100% okay.
Couldn't be. Let's put it this way, right? Bianca Belair is getting booked the same way Charlotte Flair did, and a lot of people dislike her. I can't stand Charlotte Flair just because of the last name Flair. I feel she's using that name. Like she's I agree. She's a great wrestler and has a great presence, but would she be this many time champion if she wasn't a Flair?
But well, you could. There's so many arguments though you could have about that. It's.
Oh, that's Dark Knight, not Heather.
Yeah, I mean, you can have so many arguments about that, but you've got to look at it this way. Records are meant to be broken, whether it's a name or not a name. You've got that many third generation, fourth generation stars now in wrestling on all companies. You could have this fucking argument until you're blue in the face. You could say it about the Von Erichs. Should they ever be tag team champions in the MLW just because of the last name? Or are they good wrestlers? When you start looking at wrestlers because of their last name,
okay, Heather.
Always fall.
Heather, I like that comment. Okay, right. We won't say anything about Bianca until that point. So Heather's put but Charlotte has been champ 14 times. Bianca only twice. When Bianca has that many wins, I'll complain.
Okay.
That is a fair comment. We can't get any fairer than that.
I don't want to gang up on Heather. I absolutely respect Heather, and she knows I do. You know what I mean? It's not a ganging up. I don't want that to come across. It's just an opinion. You've got an opinion. We've got an opinion. I actually don't agree 100% with Nick's opinion, strangely enough, because he's more he finds the voice grating. I don't.
I don't like the voice.
I find what she's saying, the cockiness, is too much for me. She needs to tone it down, and she'd be okay. I want my baby faces to be a baby face, not be over cocky, not be. Oh, you ain't beating me, James, just because Bianca is amazing. Okay.
She's great in ring. I'll never disagree with ring.
So performance in her, and that's not what we're criticizing.
There's another box.
Oh God, I'd be stoned if I say anything bad about Bray flipping Wyatt.
Can we just watch Io and Oscar kill each other?
Yeah, that's a good idea, Ever.
I want them one-on-one, in a match by themselves.
That's got to happen, hasn't it?
Yeah, that'd be a phenomenal match.
Do you think they put Bailey in last, or did they save Rhea Ripley to last?
Well, I don't know.
Bianca's just thrown Dakota Kai into the railings, into the cage. Oh, these two used to be rivals in Stardom, I think it was, or across the pond in Japanese wrestling. Asuka and Io Sky.
Oh my God, do I have to referee? Yeah, get your referee outfit out. Heather will probably kick mine and Dave's ass, to be honest.
Oh, she's the bruiserweight of the chat. We're like the cruiserweights. She's the bruiserweight.
She's the cruiserweight.
She's bruiserweight. We're the cruiserweights. So here we have got.
Here comes Nikki Lost.
Nikki Lost. Will she get her way into the ring? No.
She's getting weapons.
Yeah, she is getting weapons. Getting a.
Hi, Michelle.
Stick.
What's everyone thinking of this change of Nikki Cross?
I don't mind it. It's Nikki. It's not Nikki Cross. She's Nikki Lost. That's my new name for her, and I'm not changing it now.
So does the timer not start until she actually gets in the ring?
Yeah, this match ain't even started yet. Asuka's just been battered with the cage door. This is what Daze doesn't like about it. None of this is immaterial. It's just people beating each other up. There's no pinfall.
So how do you actually the last person's in?
Yeah, that's on it time that pinfalls and submissions count.
I will say this is the last... Oh, they're going for weapons, yes please. This is the last thing I'm going to say. It's okay to disagree with someone's opinion.
The match doesn't start until they're all in the ring, yeah, exactly. Which is it is stupid.
Someone could be dead by then.
What?
Someone could be dead by then.
It's silly. It's a stupid rule, but it's a rule that's been there from day one.
Only if Evil Uno was there, Evil Uno would kick everyone's ass. Should we now call him Baldo? Bald Uno.
Nikki's just destroying everyone. She ain't even took her jacket off yet. Oh, she's just took her jacket off, as I say she hasn't took her jacket off. She's using it as a weapon. She's now whacking everybody with her jacket.
Days just loves to moan for the moaning's sake. Me and Days love a good moan.
Who's moaning now? Days?
Well, according to James, yeah.
Is he moaning again? Or what about this match?
Do we think, right, if Nikki Cross goes on a good run, this gimmick of hers now, do you think this would be champion material? If she gets booked right?
She's been champion as Nikki ASH, so why not? It's not like she's not won the title, because she has. She's a champion. Yeah,
but that was that shit gimmick. Why is she hitting them with the coat? Any weapon, Dark Knight, any weapon.
Yeah, anything goes in this, because the technical hasn't even started yet, so they can get away with Blue Murder.
And here comes Asuka. Not Asuka, Alexa.
Is it Alexa? Oh, you're right. Yeah,
by Parker.
Change.
Yeah.
So here comes, she's coming down. She nearly got tripped up over a wire.
Yeah.
The wire was
I wasn't going to say anything.
The wire was bigger than her.
She's quite small, isn't
That's
she?
small. A flipping normal cable wire to everybody else looked huge. She's kicking ass. So Bianca's team has got the advantage now. Well, it's actually 3-on-3, but they just look like they've got the numbers for some reason. Bulldog into the trash can lid.
So you all want 10 wrestlers entering at the same time? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know where the advantage comes from and doing it separate, to be fair. Don't know. It's a weird one.
Well, she kind of struggled to snap that kendo there.
Oh, is that what she's done? I'm seeing it now. Oh, she's no longer Wonder Woman. Not Wonder Woman. Nikki's laughing at her.
Nikki's on top at the minute. I think my first Survivor Series in 2000, 20 years or more. I have to say, I missed the old format, 4v4. Nikki's just sat on the top.
Yeah, she's sat on the top. She's gonna dive down on them.
Yeah.
Nikki lost. She thinks by leaving the cage she's gonna win.
You can see them all trying to gather around together. Like,
Dave, you're doing it again.
What's he doing again? Oh yeah, calling her Wonder Woman. She's Wonder Woman.
I know, but that's just me. How she's doing it.
Here's the thing, right? Here's a question.
There she has. She just dived off at top.
Yeah, that was good. You could see them all getting ready for it.
Yeah. Days hates them spots. AEW do it way too many times.
Yeah.
You can see why it's it, because you can see why they're there, or you can see them set it up.
I mean, you could just move out the way and just let it fall flat in the face. Right, what superhero? Right, so what superhero would you give to each of the wrestlers? Jim Ross also hits that spot. Here comes Bailey.
Was it Bailey?
Yeah.
Oh, so they are saving Rhea to last.
Yeah.
Oh. Here comes the real Wonder Woman. My Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. They're Heather. I'm not attacking one person. I Wonder Woman.
I don't really have a favorite female wrestler in WWE. I don't think.
I've liked Bailey from day one. I really do like her. I like the person. It's not even about her as a wrestler, to be fair. Proper simp. Simping.
What's the story behind Nikki Ash? Why does she act this way? She's just crazy, mate.
She was part of Sanity, wasn't she? As Nikki Cross.
Great stable, that.
She was always unhinged in NXT. Always was crazy. They tried to change the gimmick by putting her with Alexa, which seemed to calm her down somewhat. So at the minute, Bailey's just throwing every single ladder into the ring.
I've noticed, right, that yeah, she's been mental since she was in Sanity. Sanity was a great group. They could have done so much with that group, but didn't.
Vince never saw the potential with them. They got up to the main roster, and Vince couldn't do it. He couldn't wrap his head around it, which wasn't surprised because anybody what came up from NXT he just wanted to shit on because of Triple H.
Yeah.
It was a war thing with Triple H saying, you might think these are superstars, but I don't. And that's all it was. It was a competition between them. Look at that. We've got somebody new.
Go USA. Why are you saying go USA? We're watching wrestling, mate.
It's in USA, so yes, go USA.
Yes, go USA, yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Lovely by Bailey, says Edward.
Do you know what, right? I'm looking at Bianca here, right? And I think, right, she would make the perfect female Falcon in the DC universe. There's a different name for her.
Who? Which one?
I don't know what to call her. Like, obviously, in
which wrestler? I mean, which wrestler?
Bianca.
Right, I'm going to name my wrestlers. Nikki Cross would be She-Hulk. Obviously, she's not got the height for She-Hulk, but imagine the transformation. She's small now, but huge when she changes. So it fits her, right?
Hawk Girl. She would make a perfect Hawk Girl, I think.
I think Squirrel Girl is definitely Alexa.
Do you know Squirrel Girl's one of the most strongest heroes?
Yeah, well, she'd be Alexa Bliss. Would you have Bailey?
She'll be a villain.
There's not many villains.
What happened
to Catwoman in the DC world? She can be my Catwoman.
What happened to all the other members? They all left. Killian, I don't even know what. Eric Young is on Impact.
We can't call Bianca Wonder Woman anymore because that would be me being nasty again.
Not really. Killian Dane, I don't know what he's doing currently. Big Damo.
Killian Dane he was. I think he went to NWA for a short time.
He's Big Damo and Alexander Wolf.
There's a bidding war at the minute for Jonah.
Yeah.
Which used to be thingy.
And the other guy is on the European circuit.
What's he called now? Something. It was in NXT. It was the mountain guy. What was his name? Trying to think. James will know what I'm talking about.
It's me again, by the way.
Someone read what? 2 minutes of counting down. Mia Yim's in, yeah. It's amazing, right? Have a look at this match. Spot the main roster stars.
Asuka.
Who haven't been in NXT.
None of them. They're all NXT.
Yes. These are all NXT stars. Every single one of them. Becky, Rhea, Cross, Mia Yim. In the days of Charlotte, Charlotte Flair's NXT. But you look at Bella's in NXT. AJ Lee wasn't in NXT. Think of where NXT is, where they have come to now. They're all over the main roster. That's not through to any other person than Triple H. Yes, he give credit to Stephanie McMahon, but it was all Triple H. He made that female division.
Big Damo is back in OTT. Don't know what that is. Mia's an absolute killer. Her match is an Impact with Mint. Yeah, I enjoyed the match with Mickey James. Jonah should stay in New Japan and also work in AEW. He'll make more money that way.
Trips were wanting to bring him back. That's last time I heard.
Becky would be straight fire. Straight fire?
Becky is the linchpin to this match. I didn't even want to make that fun, and I ended up doing it. There's no way Becky's walking out not winning this, really. But I do think Damage Control needs a victory. And it's not just because I like Bayley, it's just because of storytelling and stuff. You can't have the same thing happening to the same group all the time.
Irish wrestling promotion. Yeah, he's Irish and equally Indian. Becky and Rhea last two. Yeah, Becky Rhea last two. Becky be the last one to come in. I don't know how healed up she is, Becky. Is she actually 100% or is she like 80%?
She won't come back if she won't. Bianca's going to deliver a suplex to Bayley onto the crash. Oh, it's not Bayley, it's Dakota. This is Cross. It's a good match. This is just not upsetting. Everybody's doing what they need to do. Everybody's flat out. There's nobody looking like Wonder Woman.
Wow, I'm sorry, right, but how do costumes like that do not give you a wedgie?
You've got to feel sorry for the women, though. They have got lots more assets to try and keep covered up than men.
Yeah, I do feel a bit sorry.
I do feel sorry for them for that, in that respect. There's more risk of a wardrobe malfunction for the ladies.
But is it their choice to wear them sort of outfits? Here's my question. Is it their choice or are they being made to wear them outfits? If they're being made, then it'll be a different type of conversation. But if they're
to be honest, Bianca Belair makes her own outfits anyway. So
yeah.
The answer to your question on that one is that she makes her own outfits. So yes, she does wear what she wants to wear. But is it a sexual world? Yes.
Of course it is.
Of course it is.
Both War Games could be last to about an hour each.
But there's none of these women haven't got body stockings on. There's certain areas which is exposed, which is probably the top half. But the bottom half, they've got body pants. They've got skin colour leggings on.
You can see half of fucking Rhea's ass.
Except from Rhea. She's the only one because she wants to show off her tats.
She has got nice tattoos, let's be honest.
And I said tats, not tits.
Yeah, that's what I mean. She has got nice tattoos. She has got nice tattoos.
It's the female choice anyway. It is. Look at Nikki Cross's outfit. There's no way she's exposed in her outfit whatsoever. She's well covered. And we'll look at the men. They wear fucking trunks. And nothing else.
To be fair, if I was a wrestler, I'd wear one of those, those elephants that go around your penis. I'd wear one of them.
They're literally wearing like Speedos. And then we sit there and think, well, the women look like the sexualized. And the men are not. With the big fucking muscles out everywhere.
Feels like a lot of men
showing off the six packs and stuff like that. It's like, fuck off.
No worse. It's an optical illusion. Okay. We're not complaining, Heather. We're not complaining. I'm just wondering, like, do you not get wedgies in them outfits? Like, you've got women have two holes to worry about getting wedgies, right? So, do you not worry about wedgies wearing outfits like that?
Fun fact about AEW women: they purposely wear their shorts over their ass cheeks,
Yeah, some of them.
on top of their ass cheeks. Ty Conte said in an interview that they purposely do it, and they loved that the figures have also got the pants in the right place.
Well, I wouldn't know. Like, yeah, but the thing is with them, like, AEW's women, like, they have, like, really good looking women. Ty Conte is a beautiful woman. Anna Jay is a beautiful woman. Jade Cargill.
Anna Jay's purposely has the shorts fitted onto her butt cheeks. So it's not covering her full butt cheeks. They know what they're doing.
Of course I do. They're selling sex. It's what it is.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
I loved gimmicks. I loved Dead Man.
By the way.
Yeah. We're going to have 20 minutes of this, and then Becky's going to pick up the pin for Team Hair.
Becky's now Becky's Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman. It's been good so far. It's a shame that it goes this way. That we've had all that and we still haven't started. We've just started the match. I'd go in with a flipping gun and shoot everybody and then go out. Match hasn't started yet.
No one would ever win.
Bang, bang, bang. Gets arrested. End the show. You've just what's got off? War Games. It turned into bloody death
War Games. Turned into Hunger Games.
Dave, that is what this stream is. It's a wedgie stream.
It's a wedgie stream. I do. Like, I couldn't imagine
EO's getting put in a trash can again. The human trash can. We've seen her jump off a cage in a trash can.
Who?
EO Sky.
Yeah.
Last time War Games was in NXT. In fact, she did it twice, hasn't she?
Can we all agree that so far EO's matches in NXT have been better than WWE's her matches in WWE on the main roster?
Yeah. Now she has been stuck typecast into a tag team, though. To be fair, she hasn't really solo wrestled yet.
That's understandable.
Oh, it's hard to say. It's hard to say that we haven't really seen her as a solo star on the main roster.
That's fair.
I'm in for this feud, though. Becky Bailey, come on.
I don't even know. Oh, there's Rhea. That'd be a good match, Becky Rhea.
Yeah, we'll get this one first. It takes Bailey away from Bianca, which needs to happen.
Yeah, it does.
Because I don't think I could face Bailey losing to Bianca yet again, just because I don't want to switch titles. Come fight me, you little bitch. That's what she says.
I haven't got sound.
You guys are ahead of me, and I don't know why. Riptide is being delivered to Becky. Ask a save.
To be fair, one of the other wrestlers could score over Becky and pin her now.
Yeah.
Dave, just admit it, you want Bailey to win.
Too fucking damn fucking right, I do. She's not, well, I've picked her in the predictions game. Come on, guys.
Well, that's illegal, Asuka. And Asuka's spraying mist everywhere. Wow.
Asuka sprayed mist into Rhea Ripley's face. Bianca, Becky gets the DDT. Bailey blindsides Asuka.
That's the first pin of the match.
Bailey getting some nice offense in, another pin. Kicks out straight away. I'm going to have to go to the toilet once this match is over.
I need a cup of tea, so you go to the bog. Then I'll...
Yeah, we'll tag team it. We'll tag team it. Whoop. I think we get better.
Question for the chat: do I bring Fred into my into the Middlesbrough? Fred.
If you're buying Fred, you've got to buy McTominay.
I've cancelled the deal. I'm not bringing him. I'm not wasting fucking wages on him.
Should get McTominay, and then sign Phil Jones.
I mean, I'd bring Phil Jones.
You've got to sign the legend Phil Jones. Bailey pin on Becky, but saved by Asuka. Io Sky and Asuka are at it.
I think this got better in the last 5 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just found Brand New Lantern on Twitter. Picture of it. Nice. Is Heather still here? Has she gone?
Who?
Heather.
She's still in chat, I think.
I'll tell you. Yep.
What can you see?
You just at people, and then if the name comes up, they're in chat. If the door doesn't come up,
I've got it through my phone, so I won't be able to see.
Oh, it's a woman pile. It's a woman pile.
Oh.
Bianca's going to go in the middle, and because she's the strongest, she will pick them all up and slam them all down.
This looks pretty.
Oh.
But then I don't think it's... Because everybody gets hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Wonder Woman's going to do it.
I'm not saying
Wonder
nothing.
Woman! She gets saved. So that didn't work out very well. Wonder Woman failed.
Took almost 45 minutes for 10 women to enter, yeah. That's almost like women getting ready, Heather.
They could have done that from backstage. Yeah, well, we're just waiting for Bailey to come out. No, we're only kidding.
Right, don't take this seriously, right? Do not take this seriously here. But do you think, right, women need an extra...
Heels off going off the top.
Yeah.
They're going to set up for her now. Everybody's going to get into position.
No.
It's only two of them.
Yeah. Do you think women need an extra 2 hours longer to get ready than the men?
Women...
Wrestling.
You know what? Women actually just do it on purpose.
Sometimes they do.
The whole point of keeping a man waiting is a genuine thing. There's a woman could get ready quick, smart if she wanted to, but a lot of the time they don't. Man gets in, gets what he needs to do, gets straight back out. Woman goes in, thinks, what can I do to waste time?
Sounds about right.
To make the man wait.
Why do you think I'm single?
Wrong, because that is exactly what it is. Women do it on purpose.
It's why I'm single, Dave, because I don't wait about. If they're taking the piss, I say taking the piss. If they're taking hours to get ready, I'm like, yeah, I'll meet you there. No, wait for me, no, because you're going to take hours. I'll see you later.
I'm off to the pub. I'll see you at the pub.
Yeah, meet me here.
I'll leave you money for a taxi.
Nick, I wish I was in the middle of all them women.
Naughty boy. I bet you do, you dirty bugger.
You dirty bastard.
You think you're special? She's got some handcuffs. Oh, it's got into that kind of match.
Oh, now Irish Rebel wants to be there.
The handcuffs are out. That's why Irish Rebel wants this to happen.
Yeah.
Oh, please, no shenanigans. I don't want Alexa's changing now, because that'd suck. Keep it normal. It's not working. In fact, she's getting fastened. She's fastened herself to Nikki.
The good thing about this is a lot of feuds can come out of this. You can have Nikki and Alexa.
Alaska? The country?
Yeah, the country, the whole country.
We could have Becky versus Alaska.
Yeah. You can have Asuka versus Rhea now.
This is Papa.
Who would you have Mia Yim feud with?
Mia Yim?
Yeah.
She just got picked. I love that. Rhea Ripley's just picked Asuka and she cried like a little baby.
This match is going to end up lasting, 10 minutes left till the hour.
Mia Yim versus Rhea has got to happen because of the faction thing.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
Yeah, that's going to happen first, and then personally, I think it's Beth Phoenix comes back with Edge. That's going to happen at WrestleMania.
It's not Asuka, it's Alaska. Yeah, Alaska and Alexa.
So we've got old Japan. Where are they all from?
3 against 2.
San Antonio is Bailey.
It's 3 against 2. You already know.
Becky Irish.
Bailey and Bianca and Becky are going to beat the 3 of them up when a numbers game. Like, that wouldn't actually... In real life, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, but we know how this is booked, though, don't we?
Yeah.
Hey, I don't want to shit house on it because... But that's just how they book it, innit?
I want Ray to be my papa in the next War Games.
You couldn't flipping handle Rhea Ripley, Edward. You could barely handle your own girlfriend. She tells you what to do. God, Rhea Ripley would absolutely rip you a new one. She'd rip you apart, pal. Spit you out. You won't be calling her Pappy, you'd be calling her Mum and Papa. Crying in your little corner while she changes your diaper.
Yes, I could. No, you couldn't, Edward. No, you couldn't.
No, you could not. Really. Absolutely not. She'd handle you. She'd use you as
film Mitchell used to take out. Yeah, again, that's not real life, dog, mate.
What's that? What's this?
Grant and Phil Mitchell used to take out a dozen people at once.
Oh, Becky's coming up for a big spot, which is silly considering she's just come back from a shoulder injury.
Cody on the side.
Bailey trying to go up, but she gets
Damage control buried yet again.
Is it a loss?
What did I say? What did I say?
Bullied again, you just said. So they've lost.
Yep. Watch.
Well, I am watching. Just be careful, you are ahead of me. Yeah. It's done. This is like what I keep talking about. Why is Bailey and her team trying to beat these women up? They lose every time. What's the point? It's pointless. We get this every fucking pay-per-view now, and it's boring.
I knew. I told you. I knew. As soon as Becky Lynch got a thingy, she doesn't badly lose.
It sucks, man. It sucks. It sucks the life out of it because yes, it's great. I get baby faces winning, brilliant. But where's the storyline? Who's gonna beat Bianca now? Who's fucking? You can't beat her, can you? What's the point? Why are we bothering? Why do we watch?
Well, can't blame Bianca. You can blame. You can't know, but
it's not. It's just how Bianca's booked.
It's how
the match is booked. You've got Bianca going through a table with 2 people on it. Yet again, Io Sky and
it actually wasn't like Bianca that went through the table. It was Becky. I know. But Becky's book was booked the same. Like
it's how the book Io Sky and
they've just buried right.
They're booked as jobbers.
They're
booked
right.
as glorified jobbers. What's the point? It's not the point of getting these girls was to get them over with the fans. This is not getting them over. This is burying them. So yet again, another pay-per-view where they're destroyed by one person.
Actually, 2. Becky and Belair.
No, but it was Becky what went through the table destroying 2 people.
Yeah.
Where Bianca's destroyed 2 people. Look at his cockiness. Look at it. All right, we ran over. Let's get on to the next match.
It was a good match.
I'm off to the bog.
That was a good match. So, are they going to break up Damage Control on Monday? I think they should, because what's the point of them being together? Yeah, they're tag team champions, but what's the point of them being together? Like, seriously, why are they together if they're going to constantly lose all the time? I just knew the minute Becky came back. Lexa looks like a fan in no situation. She does a little bit like. F1 voted Team Bailey. No, Team Air. Team Air. She's not losing anytime soon. What did everyone else think of that match? It was a good match until the ending. Until you had the burial of Damage Control. We've got a video package for Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar. No. Hose down, Irish Rebel, hose down. So what did everyone think of it then? Come on, what did you think about it, Heather? What did you think about it? That is a point for Brock promo defensive game. What would you rate that match? Good feeling. I'm at about 4. About 4. About 4. To be fair, would we have complained no matter who took the pin? I think for me, what annoyed me the most was the fact that Becky jumped through 2 fucking people. 2. 1 person, fine. But both of them. And then KOD'd. Not the best look for that group, is it? Not the best look at all. Or do people not turn in the switch? People should turn in that situation. So my kind of match, to be honest with you, I give it a 1 or 2, but men's will be better because there'll be blood. If Strips allows it, yeah. The women should be allowed to be allowed to bleed as well. To be honest, it's not my kind of match. To be honest, but I thought it got better as it went on. Yeah, 3.75. Okay, what do you rate that match, Dave?
I don't want to talk about it. But Bailey lost again.
Well, they did bury him. They need to break up now. I'm sorry, but they need to break up.
0. 0. No, absolutely not. Good match.
James rated it a 4. Dark Knight rated it a 3.7. Heather rated it a 4.2. I rated it a 4.
It's a 4 match. I'm fed up with the storyline.
Yeah.
Fed up with the storyline.
Right, so Heather...
They're using Damage Control as jobbers.
Yeah.
Bailey's job is to get over Bianca. Fine. I get that. What's the fucking point of having Dakota Kai and Io Sky as tag team champions and we make them look like chumps every week? It's stupid. It's shit booking. Don't like it. They just need to... we're going to get the same storyline now until next year.
Roman with Jay. Right?
Award goes to...
If that storyline's over with now, who is? This is a question to everyone in chat. Who's Bianca gonna feud with now? Who's there? Who's there at that level for her to feud with?
Thing is, Rhea should be there, but she's busy. She's involved in another storyline. Yeah. She's not in that storyline. So how did they get her away from that storyline?
I just realised, how would Kevin Owens have not known that the door was ajar? He probably did know. That's why he's probably saying it. It's Kevin Owens.
Oh, it was Jay's telling Roman. Snitching.
Yeah. Paul Heyman looks like he ain't... Right, I need to go for a pee.
That's not Paul Heyman, that's a mannequin.
Yeah.
It's not moved.
I don't want to go, right, just in case I miss a match. Because if I miss a match, then I'm going to have to come back and quickly type it all in.
Get the match, then disappear and make your cup of tea.
No, because then I'll miss the match.
Well, you're in a crossroads.
I'll just have to wait. I'll wait till after the match, then go for a pee and stuff. I can hold it.
Academy Award goes to the best performance. Goes to Dave. You can clip that and put it. We'll clip it. Wish we could put it on as a short though. It's on. I hate that.
Yeah, we can't do it. It's annoying as fuck that we cannot make that clip.
Wish there was a way of doing it. I wonder if Dave knows how to do it.
You just have to download the actual video and then just edit stuff out.
Yeah, but it's getting the right thing to download it. Where to convert it.
Just download the actual video and put it onto your editing software. When I get the editing software, I'll do it.
I ain't got any editing software on laptop. I do all my editing on my phone. And it won't do it.
No one's answered the question ever. Who is if this thingy's over? Who is?
Not over. That's the reason why they can't answer it, because it's literally not going to be over.
It needs to be. It's been going on far too fucking long.
Who's taking it on? There's only Nikki Cross. But Dakota Kai and Sky are tag champs, so they're busy. Bayley's the only other single wrestler. Becky's now a face. Mia Yim is involved with the OC flipping Judgment Day storyline.
They'll have to do a number one contender, won't they?
Alexa Bliss is the only one what can call will change character and attack Bianca. It has to be. So Alexa Bliss.
Becky be champion.
Alexa Bliss goes rogue. She gets turned evil by Bray, attacks Bianca. That's it. It's the only logical way they can go. Everybody else is tied up. Get Becky and Bayley in a feud. That's fine. We'll do that.
Yeah,
that's away from the title.
Yeah,
that makes sense to me, because I don't want to see Bianca Belair Bayley again next year. Fuck that.
No.
I've had enough now. You've bored me with it. If they'd have had a bit of flip flopping with it's AJ versus Finn next, you can go make your cuppa.
I agree with you. Like, did you know Bayley is not going to win?
Yeah, it's done now. It's done.
Where do you go from there? Rhea will take the title, yeah, but when? She's currently busy. Maybe if she wins the Rumble, which is a possibility in that Mania.
No, but Rhea's booked for Mania. Keep saying it.
Who's
They're doing
fighting?
Edge. They're doing Edge. Beth. Rhea will be either with Finn Balor against Beth, or it'll be Beth and Rhea in a singles match at Mania. Fucking saving it. They're saving it. Although they've done it already. That feud is incoming. So Rhea's busy. There's no title shot for Rhea until SummerSlam. Forget it. She ain't involved in that title. She's busy with the fucking shite what she's involved in now. Until that storyline's finished, there ain't no way she's getting a title shot. So Asuka.
Pay time.
It's either Asuka or Alexa turns on Bianca. Michelle says Becky is champion, but she's a face. She's coming back as a face. It'd be too much of an heel turn. So have her come back as a face and then just switch it out straight away would. I don't know. Don't think that works. Bianca can bit of low profile for a couple of months, maybe have some easy fights here and there. That'd be Nikki Cross then, Dark Knight, if that's the case. Look, I know I seem pretty down on that first match. It's not. It's a 4. It was a good match. I get why they want Bianca to be champion going into WrestleMania. I get it. She's a draw now. 100% get it. But I'm pissed off at the storyline that they're trying to tell us. I'm pissed off at it's Bayley going to attack her on Raw again. And there. It's like, it's boring shit. Let's move away from it. I wanted them to move away from it before War Games, to be honest. Never felt that Bayley, even though I put in the predictions that I think Bayley would win, it's just me just keeping faith in my Bayley, to be honest. Okay, this is what I came for. Bullet Club versus Bullet Club. Let's just right. Can we all agree we want just the fucking match in this one? Just give us... Oh. Interesting. Finn Balor's come out with a mask. Faceless mask. Hello. That's interesting. He's wearing a hood. He's got a faceless mask. That's intriguing. Special masks being a certain gimmick of some other wrestler. So we've got a black mask, Finn Balor. Interesting stuff. Yeah, I just want this to be a straight up match between AJ and Finn. Let's get rid of these other jabronis. Let's get rid of them. There is Finn and Balor. Prince Devitt. I think it needs to work on the women's tag team division and make that great. Yeah, I totally agree. They need to make them tag titles validated. They're not validated at the moment. They've just made the two champions, the two people holding the belts, look like complete chumps. In my opinion, that's not good. Oh, dang it. At least face paint didn't cover up Finn's pretty face. A work colleague I work with resembles very much what Finn Balor looks like, which is very strange. Reminds me of my work colleague. Tag team helps create feuds. These three don't come across as intimidating. Not really. Not. I don't know. Finn's got a presence about him. It's kind of unsettling because the little guy. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I do like this team. I feel like they've changed the theme. Has the theme music changed? Or am I not hearing it properly? Well, tell Dom couldn't intimidate a fly. Yeah, Dominic does not look great. Here comes AJ. Is he on his own? He's got a face mask on. Okay. Well, okay. So is it something to do? Did they wear masks in Bullet Club? Does anybody know? Because they both come out with face masks. I don't know why that is. It's very strange. They don't want none. This could be the match of the night. Wrestling-wise, this could be a banger. Only problem is you've got two people either side of the ring. Get rid of them. It makes sense. Nick is back. Oh, Nick.
Hiya.
Interesting development.
Yeah.
Balor came out with a face mask. Black face mask covered his entire face.
Why?
AJ, well, I wanted to clarify this because AJ comes out with a face mask himself. Both wearing face masks, and I asked. Obviously, Eva is very much a New Japan fan.
Is there a reason behind that, Heather?
Have they ever worn masks in New Japan before? Part of a Bullet Club? Is it a Bullet Club reference? I don't know. I don't know too much about Bullet Club.
He was wearing Evil Uno's torn mask on Wild Dark Night. What a dick.
Found it and just left it ringside. Yeah, I just wonder if it was a reference to New Japan and the Bullet Club.
Heather's just said that I am stunned. Cole is running down New Japan history.
Is he? So is he explaining the masks? Because it's got to be something.
Hi, hello, Sonny.
Oh, Sonny Wolf is here.
I want to grab
the Wolf of Sonny.
A trash can lid and throw it like a frisbee. Also, can fit inside a W. I bet you could.
The Wolf of Sonny. Hello.
The Wolf of Sonny.
The Wolf of Sonny. How you doing, bud? Hope you're well.
It's just WWE.
Have you got your supply of Timmies?
Finn wore paint in New Japan. I think AJ only wore a mask once when he was first introduced to the Bullet Club. Right. Could that be what it's referring to?
This seemed like a bit of a reference. In fact, he's wearing... interesting fact is that AJ is wearing Bullet Club referenced ring attire. He's got black and white pants on.
With the Japan logo
it's got
on
like
it.
like a Japan signy on the side. So that's a reference to New Japan. So they really are painting this as the two former leaders of Bullet
done
Club.
right, but probably 100% this. I'm all right. I've got to wait till the end of the month to get Timmy's. I get it. Just enjoy the Timmy's while you can, Sonny. That's all you need to do. Enjoy the Timmy's while you can. And I've got an itchy bum cheek.
What? Was that a comment in the chat?
What? I've got an itchy bum cheek? No, I've got an itchy bum cheek.
Can you imagine somebody in the chat just giving us a full social commentary? I have now scratching my bum. Writing it in chat as they're doing it. Shit, I wasn't supposed to share that.
Way too much information.
AJ's got the upper hand at the minute. Finn's grabbing his leg. Does anybody ever feel that we're going to get the Demon King back at some point in the future?
Yeah.
Or is it dead and buried?
It's not dead and buried. Should be.
Has been spotted drawing a 5 on a piece of paper. John Meltzer has been spotted drawing fissures on a bit of paper. Got nothing to do with wrestling. He just loves drawing fissures.
Yeah.
John Meltzer for you. Crazy son of a gun.
Do you think these matches could go into other rings? Like, they may as well use them while they can, right?
Yeah. There's no reason why they can't. In fact, WCW used to do that. They used to book didn't they do 2 tag team matches at the same time and then have them face each other once they'd not eliminated a team? I'm sure I've seen some. Possibly. Where there'd be a bunch of wrestlers on one side. Yeah, no, it was like a Royal Rumble. It weren't tag team wrestlers, but they had a Rumble at one match.
That was WWE. I'm sure it was. Nick, are you comfy that Roblox comfy? I am very comfy, unless it was NXT.
Well, they had wrestlers in one ring. They'd eliminate each other. The other ring was full of other people, and then they came into one ring afterwards to finish off the match. I'm sure I saw it I think it was NWA, actually. I think it was an old NWA pay-per-view. Long time ago. 1-on-1. Who With no shenanigans, interference, and half-hour match between these two
It's
is
a
an
classic.
instant classic. Yeah, totally
I
agree.
can't choose.
We won't get that. It's WWE.
Rock, paper, scissors, Heather. Where do you see Dominic in 10 years?
Ever. Just do what Acclaim do. Scissor here. That came across so well in my head. It didn't work. Damn it.
Sounded extremely filthy, that, Dave.
It was. You had to sing it live. It was filthy. Pure
Filthy.
Filth, god damn it. This is a PG show, god damn it. Abdominal stretch. Restoed between these two.
Just to let everyone know how my Football Manager stream game is going. I am beating Arsenal 1-0.
You top of the league.
Second.
Who are you again? Middlesbrough.
Yeah. First season in the Prem.
For note to everybody in the chat, he has signed Mbappe, half of the Brazilian national team, and the French defence. The reason why he's second is because he's just shit manager.
We're 2 games in. I can't be that shit if I'm beating Arsenal in my second game.
No, but Arsenal have lost all the players at this point. They've got Nketiah up front on his own.
It's the second season into the game, Dave.
I'm joking, Nick.
No. Whoa.
Don't, Dave.
No, Dave.
Don't, Dave. You couldn't afford half at flipping Brazil national team. You flipping Middlesbrough.
I couldn't. Can I ask a question? Do people subliminally go into matches with wrestlers from Indies, etc., Bullet Club or NXT, with the fight already in 3 stars or scores predetermined in your mind? It depends on who the wrestlers are. So, Finn and AJ fought a couple of times. So they are going in and be like, yeah, we could pull off a banger here. Where you've got Omos, who can barely pull off a 1-star match. Never mind a 3.
Wait. Let's pose this a different way. When Bryan Danielson went to AEW, how many of you AEW max thought that instantaneously Kenny Omega Danielson would be a 5-star classic? How many of you also thought that him versus many other wrestlers on that card was a 5-star classic?
Which wrestlers are you talking about?
You marked it straight away because of Danielson. Don't tell me you didn't, because I know for a damn fact you all did.
It depends which wrestler you're talking about. With Kenny, yes. With
Kenny
Evil
Omega,
Uno,
automatically you went 5 stars.
With Evil Uno, it was automatically 10-star.
So it goes on the wrestler.
Yeah, 100% it goes on the wrestler, I agree.
It goes on the wrestler. Is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to downcast what AEW.
It sounded like it, Dave.
I was making it an example because Danielson could do that in WWE every day of the week with certain wrestlers. It's just that Dave Meltzer won't give it a 5 stars because it's WWE. But he's all over the shit in AEW. Tell me if I'm wrong. See, it's already kicked off on the side, like I said it would. They're beating each other up on the sidelines. Didn't take long, did it?
No.
It's a guy in the orange top going, why, goddamn, why?
Hey, at least they're getting out of there now.
Yeah, get rid of them.
Boo, Dom, you suck. Can Warrior versus Hogan be a 5-star no matter what? No. What
why?
they do.
You know the reason why? Hogan can't fucking wrestle, and neither can Ultimate Warrior.
In that era, it was different. Like,
yeah, it was rest hold, big move, rest hold, big move, rest hold, big move. That was it. Hogan limited move set, punches, kick out, leg drop, win. Hulk up, where just notes old people. That's not wrestling.
Toss them all out, ref. Get them out of there.
You're out of there. So we've just got Balor and AJ now. This is good. I'm here for this.
Yeah.
Just nobody else get involved now. Just
No.
Just keep them away. Toss them all out of there.
All about intrigue wrestling moves. Then only a small amount will have 5-star matches.
All right. Interesting fact, right? Do you think signatures moves are important now in wrestling like they were back in the day?
No.
It looks to me like the finishing moves of a certain wrestler is how that particular wrestler loses a match. So if somebody hits a curve stomp on Seth Rollins, he loses.
Yeah.
If somebody hits a stunner on Stone Cold, he loses. It looks like they use the finisher against them to win, if you get what I mean. Rather than it be instantaneous, so that person's going to win.
It depends on the wrestler, because look at Kenny Omega. Like, that one-winged angel was great. Like,
I love what Evers just said. Lol. We need an interference from Kenny Omega or Jay White. Full-on Bullet Club reunion. That would be epic. I've got to admit, I'd be down for that. It's not going to happen, but I'd be down for it. The Bullet Club are back in WWE.
But you can give independence the 5-star, independence wrestlers 5 stars, and you can give some with the wind 5 stars. One in all show, one is a story. Depends how good the match is.
I've said this 1,000 times, right? Gimmick matches should be nil and void from 5-star rates. It's a gimmick. They're using a match stipulation to make it a good match. The 5-star matches should be their technical prowess in the ring, ability to tell a story without weapons, without a stipulation.
Right, so here's a question for you, Dave.
Just beating each other up.
Just going by what you said there. The lights out match between Thunder Rosa and Britt Baker, 5-star match that all day long.
No, everybody says that, but it's not. It's a gimmick.
But it's a great match.
It's a great match, yeah, but is it a 5-star? No.
Yes.
In my world, it's not. Your world, yes. You can give it 5 stars if you want to. Dave Meltzer can give it 10 stars. In my world,
what does John Meltzer give it? What does John Meltzer give it?
He gives it 3. No, what I'm saying is it's a gimmick match. You take the lights out fact of that match out. Is it a 5-star classic?
Could be.
It could be, but is it? That's the question.
Yes.
You take the weapons and all that shit away from it. Is it 5 stars?
I'm going to say yes. Oh, Finn's got thingy on his back there.
He's damaged, isn't he?
Yeah.
That's nasty.
They're both in the 40s, aren't they, AJ and Finn?
Yes. Triple H has still got plans for Finn Balor. He is using him as a project. This is why I said that Finn Balor could win. He's going to do a saddle splash on Styles and fails. Goes for the calf crusher, gets a kick to the face. For some reason, I am now coughing. My voice is gone. It's going to be fun screen tomorrow if I can't talk.
Just do what I do and have lots of voice cracks halfway through the stream. Going off that criteria, there's no way that match is over 3.5. Dave, there was a Brock promo package. There was, Dave. Yes, that would be epic. Difference is Warrior couldn't tell a story, at least to an adult fan.
Favorite ever.
He was blown up in 5 minutes, never progressed as a wrestler. Last match was a gimmick and full of spots, no interesting story, but you were giving it 4s and 2.5s.
Yeah, but
Calf crusher.
I did give it a 5.
Calf crusher. Names were filler space, just examples. Good morning to you all. Oh, welcome back, Michelle. Yes, they were. There was a story. Eric Good versus Evil, bragging rights, establishing Becky's return, etc.
What we're going to say about Ultimate Warrior favourite ever story. He was on the road doing lots of house shows with Andre. Warrior would, you know how he does his run off the ropes and clotheslines people. I think he'd done about 4 or 5 events where he was stiff, and he'd caught Andre. Andre just turned around to him, look, got to fucking stop this, man. Yeah, you're hurting me. You're getting it wrong. Either you stop it or I'll sort something out. Did it again. So Andre just took it into his own hands. So the next night, Warrior goes into ropes. Andre sticks his fist out, catches Warrior straight in face, knocks him clean out. It's like, you won't fucking do it again now, you little prick. Warrior was stiff because he was so green, didn't know how to wrestle. Stuffed up, made what he did to Triple H was disgusting. When he jumped straight out of a pedigree at WrestleMania of all shows, he was a dick. Hogan's a dick.
Yeah.
Them kind of wrestlers were dickheads.
Come on,
Hogan
AJ,
were all about...
come back. Sorry, Dave. Just reading chat.
Yeah, it's all right. Hogan were all about himself. He only gave a shit about his self-promotion.
Most wrestlers did.
His last proper performance at like a WrestleMania, he was getting a bigger payout than the Stars, the champion. How can you condone that?
You can't.
That's
really.
Not giving something back to wrestling, is it? What you're not taking a massive pay cut. You're actually taking the biggest money. It's a dick. He stole Randy Savage's limelight more than once. Yeah, you watch it back. WrestleMania 4, he comes out and celebrates with Randy Savage. Why the fuck is he there?
Doesn't need to be.
Yeah, he does it all the time. He hogs the limelight.
Yeah, this is a guy that fought those 400 days in the year. Dark Knight, Hogan and Warrior in name only. I don't remember any of those. Steamboat and Flair. Yo, Hanson. How's it going, mate?
It's called Hassan. Hassan Terrell.
Hassan? It's got an O, not an A. It's not Hassan, it's Hassan.
Hassan then. Hassan. We're just arguing your name, dude. But shout out to you. It's not. It's Hassan. It's Hassan. Pronounce it right, Dave.
Pronounce it right. I'm probably not even pronouncing it right. We've already asked him once. Guys, hit that like button.
The thing is about let's look at NWA guys. They are the clean cut ones. They the originators of proper wrestling for me. Your Ric Flairs, your Steamboats, your Tully Blanchards, your Arn Andersons. Vince McMahon's wrestling, cheap gimmick crap at that particular time. Bret Hart looked legitimate because he came from Stampede Wrestling. He didn't come from Vince McMahon's model of wrestling. The NWA guys outshone the WWE guys.
Yeah.
Tenfold. Every time you look, Steiner Brothers were better. Road Warriors were better.
I'm open to ideas. I just think people go into matches with scores in their mind. Yes and no. Depending on the wrestlers, it really is. Depending on the wrestlers. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving here in England. Well, thank you for asking. Did you? Brett versus Stone Cold.
AJ Styles won.
Is that 2 for me then?
Yes. I'm losing.
Oh, right. Back in a minute. I'll see if I can find my hat.
Yeah, I'm going to say, where's your... Oh, God, you just destroyed the camera. Somebody asked for a Nick room reveal. We got it. Nick room reveal confirmed, and it's a mess.
It is a mess. I've got time to clean it up. I've got time tomorrow, though.
We saw a rat. I'm sure we saw a little rat just run across your room.
Oh, that's Ratatouille. He helps me cook food. We're back to it.
We've got a phenomenal forearm. It's 2-0 to Nick. And it's in the two matches which we were split on. So I've lost. I agree with you about Hulk Hogan. I know you do. Irish Rebel. So Finn is in the corner. He's down. Someone's got a wrap in here. Because AJ's momentarily distracted. No, we just go to dark. That's at the end of the match. Don't know what they were saying to each other. 28th. And countdown begins to the Royal Rumble. 2-0, says Edward. One event. You've got your number. Yes, remember we will be doing a live stream to get your number for the Royal Rumble. Me and Nick will be hosting the draw for the Royal Rumble. Santa Nick. The real Saint Nick. Look at the real Saint Nick here. It's the real Saint Nick of the reindeer.
It barely fits on my head. My head's massive.
Can't see it.
I'll get in the theatre position.
Royal Rumble's just been announced. The 20, is it the 28th? Cricket. It's amazing we've got a sport called cricket and they've got a mobile network called cricket. It's Liv Morgan, everybody. Remember her?
Yeah. There you go.
She was all famous a couple of months back, and now she's been forgotten about for the last 2 weeks on SmackDown.
Has she?
Well, she actually went on last week, and she went on this week. She's being forgotten about. Why do we get all these X Factor segments?
No idea. Yeah, but also, I was really hoping, a new AJ would get doing.
Agent K.
What is the forfeit for this one anyway?
I don't know. I wear a Christmas hat.
Well, if I had more time, I would have got glasses and shit and actually done them proper. Next year we'll do proper forfeits.
Yeah, let's just get this year out of the way and we'll proper think about it. We'll have to get right. The question for the chat: find a way of it's a split, so we can split the predictions. Maybe we could use the prediction league or the fantasy wrestling league as a way of splitting us. Don't know, because can't really do that because it's already deep in now.
Well, I'm already 2-0 up.
Well, you're 2-0. You're going to win this. What? James is 2-0 down.
Yeah.
Oh, bless him. Points for the wrestling predictions game. I've got none. James has got none. We're not doing well.
Not doing well at all.
It's like AJ's one, so that's Adrian K's wrestler, I think. So Adrian K's getting 8 points.
Nice.
The War Games, you don't really get points for winners. How do I do it? Do I work it out that way? I suppose I could. So 8 points goes to Connor. He's the only one with a wrestler in there anyway. Yeah, I could give it Connor 8 points. He'd be happy at that. He wants to win the league so desperately.
Oh, Connor.
Yeah, but Leeds has got Theory in a title shot and Shotzi. He's already on 10 points. If either one of them, well, he's not going to win with Shotzi, but if Theory won the title today, he's getting a massive 15 points, which would mean he overtakes Connor in the league.
And he could do it.
So it's interesting. The league has got some connotations to it. But even if you don't win this month, people what are like in 10th are in a good position to win it next month as long as the stars are getting pushed. It's all about your stars being pushed. We'll do another spin thing soon in December. And hope you get NXT stars because that's the last pay-per-view officially of the year.
Is there a...
Oh, I've got a fun fact. 10th of December, I'm off. Deadline we can do together if you want.
When is it?
10th of December, Saturday the 10th.
I might do it.
Well, I'm off. I'm not working. There's actually a wrestling event in my local area as well, down the road.
Is there?
Yeah, I might tape it again like I did last year. I might go to that.
Do it, Dave, do it.
Get it up on our
Hide your camera.
No, they don't bother. They're not bothered.
I don't know.
They were filming it all last time. I've got videos up on my old channel. Could ask the chat. They loved it.
No, I think one of you should be Team SmackDown. This is quite a good idea. I think one of you should be Team SmackDown and the other is Team Raw. And
right, you knocking your cameras caused it to botch.
I didn't even knock it, did I?
Yeah, you knocked it on floor.
It worked. It was working. I'll sort it in a minute.
Now.
Right, well, I'll sort it in a minute. Right, let me read this comment. The other is Team Raw, and you both have your own factions who score points for you. So we win individually, and but you also battle for a forfeit. That could be like a monthly thing. That could be a good idea.
All right, okay. Yeah, I get that.
That could be something for next year.
All right, I get it. So if you're Team SmackDown, got to pick 2 males, 2 females. If I'm Team Raw, I have to do the same.
Two males, 2 females, and a tag team.
Yeah. But what's how we're working out the points? Do we work it out the same way as I do the Fantasy League, or do we leave it to the chat to decide how we work it out?
We could do it that way, but could also ask the chat.
I feel that you should take control of this because obviously I don't want it to get too messy and get too included into what I'm doing. I've got way too much on at the minute.
The Bonkers, hi Bonkers. Didn't realise you were in the chat. Hi, mate.
Some people think he's bonkers, but he loves LFC.
I'm getting really hot in this hat.
You are really hot in this hat.
Thanks.
You sexy.
Do you want to play with my ball?
Get your ball out for the lads.
We want to play with my ball. Yeah, I could do that.
Shotzi Ronda next, I think.
Shotzi runs it, yeah, because it's the thingy's next in it. So first off all, start poll. Who wins? How's it go? Bonkers. Shotzi, who is a fucking beautiful woman. Ronda, beautiful and talented.
We all know who's winning this. This is going to be my first point of the night.
Yeah.
You 3-1. I am losing this one, I think. Well, I know for damn sure. Shayna Sochi next. It's not Shayna, mate. It's Ronda.
Did I put?
Jump.
That's what I put. Oh, you thought it was someone in chat.
Adil said Shayna. It's not Shayna, mate. It's Ronda. The tank is here. TCB is back, baby.
Is she still called Shotzi Blackheart? Or is it just Shotzi now?
She's just Shotzi. Vince McMahon didn't like the Blackheart because it reminded him of himself. Blackheart. No, she's just called Shotzi.
Everyone so far is going Ronda. Everyone's going Ronda.
Of course, because Ronda's going to win. I would love it if they did do a shock. I'd be down for them doing a shock. In fact, it'd blow the fucking roof off the building if they did a shock. But they're not gonna, because they suck.
I mean, could you imagine if Shotzi did win, right? And that'll put Shayna and Ronda for the tag team titles.
Yeah,
it won't happen.
You can just imagine if Shotzi won. Days would they cry? Because nobody beats a UFC fighter. Ed would cry because his crush had been beaten yet again.
I'd go to the toilet, mate. 100%. Yeah, Shotzi won! Shotzi won! It's like every time I do Evil Uno wins.
Yeah, I mean, it's not going to happen. Ronda Rousey's going to win 100%. But fucking hell, as a purist, as somebody what would just love a shock. I talk about it with like AEW that they could do with just shocking the world. once in a blue moon. This could be that moment. But it's not going to be. Of course, Edward shows up. Ronda.
There's Ronda. Dark Knight said
she's not going to lose.
When he heard Blackheart, he thought people were shouting Bret Hart, so he scrapped it. Good one, Dark Knight.
What's that?
When Vince heard Blackheart, he thought people were shouting
Bret Hart.
Bret Hart.
That's actually cool, but yeah, of course Ronda's winning. Of course she is. No, it's not going to be a squash, Edward. Shut up. They're not going to do that to Shotzi. They'll give her a good fight.
They've been thinking her, haven't they? Like pushing her.
Yeah, they're not going to just do a squash here. Ronda will win, but it's not going to be as easy as you think.
I don't understand why people think Thingy's Shotzi. Everyone thinks Shotzi's a terrible wrestler. She's fucking not. She's a good wrestler.
Shotzi who? Shotzi's been around on the independent scene a lot and wrestled a lot more many years than Ronda Rousey has. Let's put it that way, Edward Brown. Ronda's there on reputation alone as a UFC fighter, not as a wrestler.
Correct.
So drop your comment, please, because you're going to get out-wrestled. Shotzi's been around a hell of a lot longer. Ronda's there by name and association only. So you talk about Charlotte Flair. Let's have a look at Ronda Rousey.
That is true. My comment backfired on me.
Yeah, you can say all you like about Charlotte Flair. She's a wrestler, reputation, last name. Ronda Rousey's reputation from a different spot completely.
Yeah. Was it? Yeah, it was. Yeah. The thing was, they were chanting her as well. They were chanting Shotzi because Shotzi looked great in that match. She had to delete Twitter. But then you go on her Instagram. God damn. I can't go on that Instagram no more. I'm sorry, I just can't.
The thing is with like Days and Edward, they just can't get it out of their head that this is pro wrestling and not fucking real.
Yeah.
And it really pisses me off. And then Days can go into this where the Undertaker with the lights and that is not real, and that it's somebody in production doing stuff. And it's like you double standards. You can say it's not real in one scenario and then go, oh, it's real in another. I don't get that.
She's got two people to fight. Who's coming out to rescue her here?
Sasha Banks.
Do you know who I think is going to beat Ronda? Outright, no, I don't want Sasha to come back to beat her, and I don't want Charlotte to come back to beat her. Do you know who should do it to push these new stars?
Go on.
Raquel Gonzalez.
Yeah, but she's got her arm in a flipping cast.
Yeah, but is that real?
Yeah, but why would it be her if she's got her arm in a flipping mechanical cast thing?
Yeah, but is it actually real, though? Or is it kayfabe?
I don't know. But she didn't look great on SmackDown last night, to be honest.
I love Shotzi. But yeah, 100%. She's a good wrestler.
Yeah, nobody's saying Ronda's not winning. We're just saying we'd like to see her not win. That's completely different to saying that she's not going to win. Wouldn't it be great for wrestling if Ronda lost? Because I think it would. It'd elevate another star. Yeah, like it did Liv Morgan.
Oh, yes. Ronda spanked her ass. Yes. Do it again, Ronda. Do it again.
You did, perp.
You fucking know it, Dave.
Yes, I've just seen the bum smack, and it was sexual.
Yep.
Just don't. I fancy Shayna Baszler. I don't fancy Ronda Rousey. I think there's something nice about Shayna.
Why do people say Ronda shouldn't lose, but don't mourn about Brock losing all the time? Because Brock was on a very long ass winning streak for a very long time.
Right, Brock. Right. To make these comparisons, right? Brock, first and foremost, was a professional wrestler first.
Yeah.
Let's just put that on the table. He started off as a professional wrestler before he went to UFC. Ronda Rousey started life as a fucking judo expert and went into the Olympics and then became a UFC fucking fighter. She wasn't a wrestler. She's never been a fucking wrestler. She doesn't know the world of professional wrestling. She's only been in it for a couple of years. So there's a massive fucking difference between Brock Lesnar and Ronda Rousey. So to use the both as a comparison is bullshit.
Agreed.
You can't use it. Brock was first and foremost a professional wrestler first.
Brock is a legit bad fucking ass. You know what you're saying, don't I? Don't we? Oh, Dave, stop hating on Ronda. It's all the time she's on TV. It's not hating on her.
I'm not hating
I've been
on her.
busy. Had to buy
I think
groceries.
it's wrestling, mate. It's wrestling. It's like you love KSI.
Dave doesn't. I've stopped arguing with Dave about KSI. All I say to him now.
But let's not get into KSI stuff.
All I say,
I respect KSI. I don't like KSI. I respect him though.
Guy works hard as fuck. He does.
It does in the music industry.
It does in general. Even in the boxing, if you don't believe it or not.
Let's not get into the boxing stuff.
Not fake, Dave.
But saying it's fake, but it's scripted.
It's not scripted.
Of course it is.
It's not. You're telling me, right, his fight with that professional boxer was scripted when the boxer kept fucking touching the back of his head all the time. That was scripted. If you're going to put Jake Paul's boxing fights on the same level as KSI's, don't. I think that's I don't say it's a problem. That's what you're doing. You can't differentiate the two of them because they're both YouTubers.
Because they are same.
They're not the same. For one, they've both got different colour skin.
No, I'm not. I was talking about the same premise.
It's not the same premise.
It's still YouTube. They've just taken out some of the crowd, which are stooges, by the way. They're plants.
You can tell they're plants. Have you seen the fucking size of them?
Yeah, these are not small lads. So these are enhancement talents what have just been taken out. In fact, you can tell there, one of them's like the female's holding her face, but she's like not at all.
Do you remember that one time when someone was carrying Alexa out and one of the fans slapped her ass?
Yes, it was Nia Jax.
Was it Nia Jax?
Yeah, it was a young boy as well, filthy little bastard. Yeah, it's been on various clip videos.
This match has not been bad. It's not been great, but it hasn't been bad.
Yeah, well, it's not a squash, Edward. Not a squash.
I can agree with that comment, don't I? But Jake Paul, the differences between Jake Paul, he thinks he's better than the world, where KSI knows people can beat the fuck out of him. Like, he's not delusional.
Let's not get into. I don't want to get into this flipping argument about that boxing. I don't watch it and never will watch it. I've no interest in it. End of story for me.
I will say, I know it's a bit different, but that last card that they did was fucking great, by the way.
Yeah, I'm not into boxing, mate. I can't even pretend to be into boxing. I lost my interest years ago. Nigel Benn, Chris Eubank, when they were at the prime.
Would you not watch the Suns?
No.
Well,
Ronda Rousey's just won.
Yeah. Made a tap out. Shotzi. Well done, Shotzi. Well done.
Shotzi did a good performance there. Well done, Shotzi. Wasn't a squash like Edward was saying. So bow down, Edward.
That was a short, quiet match, that.
Oh, we're never getting more than 10 minutes. I knew that much.
So what's next?
It'll be the triple threat, won't it?
Yeah.
Unless we get an impromptu Bray segment, which, why? It wouldn't make sense to me. I know people will go fucking nuts for it, but don't really feel it's necessary.
They need to stop braiding Ronda's hair so tight. She's going to lose all her hair.
So no Sasha, no Charlotte, so no, they're not on the show tonight.
Who's Ronda?
It's the last opportunity.
Who's Ronda got to fight now? Who's like on her level now?
Nobody. That's what I mean. It's SmackDown for stars, really. What going up against Ronda? It's shit. She shouldn't be champion. It makes no sense. How are you building stars on SmackDown with fucking Ronda as champ? You're not.
We've been talking about Ronda.
The likes of Shotzi. You're burying the likes of Raquel Rodriguez. Lacey Evans not got a chance.
Xia Li not got a chance.
Pisses me off. They need to bring back Sasha. They need to bring back Charlotte to give it a fucking fight. It's logical. Obviously, they're building to it between Becky and Ronda at WrestleMania, which Becky will win. It's where Ronda will fucking lose the belt. Because Becky's way up more over than fucking Ronda will ever be. Let's be fucking honest. Yeah, Ronda won with the help of Shayna. Well done, Dylan. Yeah, Ronda needed help from Shayna. Because she's stuck. She can't beat Shotzi by herself. Take that to bed, Edward. Ronda cheats.
I'd love Austin to win here, but it's going to be Seth. Yeah, it's going to be Seth.
I've gone Seth.
We've got a Cody promo.
He's going to come back at Royal Rumble, baby. It's obvious. It makes so much sense. I don't think Ronda should lose 35 Becky. I just think it should be one apiece. Have a match for further down the line. No, we use you because you're just a Ronda fucking mark. Fuck off, Edward.
I have Bobby in this.
She should lose.
Maybe the
Ronda should
one
lose.
I got wrong.
Becky's fucking better than Ronda Rousey. Fucking get over it. Stop using UFC as your fucking tagline. In professional wrestling terms, Becky fucking owns Ronda's ass.
Yep.
Take the loss, Edward. Stop being a pussy about it. Bailey loses, fucking Ronda can fucking lose.
I have to deal with Evil Uno losing all the time.
Jesus Christ, it's professional wrestling. This is not fucking real. How many times do I need to fucking state this? It's not real. In a real world, Shayna and Ronda would be totally unfucking beatable badasses, but never lose a fucking match because they own the fucking yard when it comes to fucking fighting. But that's not the fucking case. This is not fucking real. Oh my God.
Are you real, Dave?
No.
I always thought you were a figment of my imagination.
The in real life would suggest that I'm not in real life. Hologram have been made by wrestling days to conflict against everybody.
I did not like that. Do you not like it, Sonny? What did you rate it? And what did everyone else rate that score?
That match was a 2.
Do you think it was 2? I'll give it a 3.
I'm going to mark it low.
I'll give it a 3 just because of the arse slap.
I am not saying she's better than Ronda. I'm not saying she's not better than Ronda, but she's better. I think she should be 1-1. Don't think they need a trilogy though. I think it needs to be done because Ronda's not staying around forever, mate.
I'm being generous, yeah.
She's not staying around forever.
Daisy's chat rated it 2. I can see that.
It's a 2. It's a 2 all day because we know who was going to win.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That match meant fuck all to me because we already knew the outcome.
I want Seth to win.
Deadline.
Because Shotzi got some offence in, and Shotzi looked quite good. Even though defeat,
because she can look good.
Right, what's Sami saying here, Dave? You'll have to tell me because I don't have sound.
I can only. Well, I'm a bit behind.
Some people thought Sasha was returning. Yeah, that's probably why people rated it a 2. Yeah. Because no one returned at the end. I bet that would have been
for the Bloodline.
Oh.
Roman's is addressing the situation with Kevin Owens. And he's asking Sami straight. Sami's agreeing. I talked to him.
I think that Roman's got trust in him. What did you rate it, James?
Sammy's going to die, says Ever.
Don't say you don't like Sami either, Ever.
They're going to turn on him.
Yeah.
This is where they turn. And Owens comes to the save. This is how it happens, guys.
I think Sami's going to take the pin, and then that's when they're like, fuck this. You promised that we were going to win. Dave, I'm 40, and maybe I have wonderful memories of the past. That's destroyed, but Night in Survive series was 10 times better than this. It's a different type of wrestling back in that days, though. Talking like, you need to remember that, mate.
This is, it is. It's different because obviously back in the 90s it was all gimmick. It was good guys versus the bad guys. It's not that anymore. It's mixed. Will Roman believe Sami? That's the question going into this match. Was your friend? I get that. Sami's asking. He's asking Sami, this is my family, this is my blood. I need you to look me in the eyes.
Agreed with you. Agreed with both of you. James rated it 3.5. But it wasn't that bad of a match. Shotzi looked good. Shotzi looked good.
I want you to look into my eyes, Sami, and tell me you love me. That's what he said. I heard it. We've got a romance.
Nice.
Finally, I knew it was going to come.
Who doesn't want to love Sami? God,
Roman
look at that, man.
loves Sami. Sami loves Roman. It is confirmed. Marriage this Christmas on WWE TV. You heard it here first, guys.
This is going to be the best wrestling wedding ever.
The tribal chief with Sami, the honorary Uso, made the proper Uso by Roman. Let's see if he keeps to his promise. He's promised again. Roman's looking stern. Okay. Roman's standing up. Yeah. He's going to forgive him.
Of course he is.
Well, you're already seeing it.
Yeah. Dave, the kissing, Dave.
Oh, it's a love story. I knew it would be. Oh. The LGBT plus community are so proud at this moment. WWE really delivering it when it counts. Oh, the love story that we never knew was even there. 5 stars for the storyline. Why are they wearing red? They are raw colours. Bloodline red. I can only assume. Knife goes straight through into Sami's back. Yep. They're going to turn on him. Like I said at the start, they just showed you 10 factions breakups. Surprise breakups. Why show that before the show? It's only a matter of time when they turn on Sami. Don't take it the wrong way, but I do have the utmost respect for Days. I'm not slagging off Days Irish Rebel, so you don't need to do that, dude. Why do people think I'm slagging off Days?
We don't slag him off. We like Days.
Why do people get that into their heads? So I am going to take it the wrong way, Irish Rebel, to be honest, because that comment is not needed. Sorry. So I'm not slagging off Days whatsoever. So take that what you will. I hate it when people try and talk about something that they've not, that is even what I'm saying. Well, I like Dave and Nick. Well, do like us, Irish Rebel. We're not slagging off Days. So just keep it as that. I love Days. I think he's great. I joined Days' chat earlier on tonight. No issues. So I don't get it. That you don't need to do that. We're not bashing anybody.
Let's go. Bobby killed them all.
Bobby
that is Metallica, not Black Sabbath. Yeah. I know I've said this before, Dave, but honorary shirts will sell like hit cakes, not hot cakes, hit cakes. They surely get split up this year. They're making too much money from it.
There's got to be a turning point at some point. We've got to get to a match between the Usos, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn by WrestleMania, so it's got to happen at some point. I definitely see that tag team. With Sami Zayn being absolutely over as fuck right now, it would be a fucking travesty of justice if they let this pass. A Sami face turn is what's desperately needed right now. He's over like Rover. It's unbelievable. The shirt sales that you think he's getting for the honorary use, it'll be 10 fucking fold if he goes fucking face. 10-fold, you double it. People love Sami. They want a reason to love him more. And what more do you need? Turn him face. David wasn't talking about you or saying that you were just saying respects to Days. He agrees with James that the chat is childish. All right, okay. My bad then. I just see it as like no respect to you. And he directed it at me. Direct it to both of us. Don't direct it at me personally, because it kind of annoys me. If the press conference doesn't have Roman on it saying it will work with fucking children, I ain't watching it. I work with fucking children. Dave Yucky, lol. Irish Rebel, sorry dude, I misread your comment. I do apologise.
I don't apologise.
Here he comes. Monday Night Rollins.
Yeah, he's over as fuck as well.
Not taking the title off him. They'd be stupid to take the title off him now. He's not had it long enough. Theory is in there to distract Bobby.
Yep.
That's what he's in there for. He's the distraction. Seth will sneak the victory. Metallica ever more than Black Sabbath. Seth there is about as stupid as mine.
You really dislike Seth Rollins. Why do you dislike Seth Rollins, Heather? Why?
Whoa, let's not do that because we should just throw back Bianca in our face. Well, it's just the same as you guys disliking.
Oh no, I'm just asking why. I'm not saying she shouldn't.
James Trackers, I'm not either. It's yucky. If there's press conference.
Is there a reason behind you not liking Seth Rollins? Sami gets yeeted out the Bloodline. I'm crying. Oh, don't cry, Sonny. Don't cry.
There's a question for the chat, right? This pay-per-view, I'm afraid it's at a 7 right now. How does this get to an 8? Your honest personal opinions, guys. This is not an 8 show. We're no way near an 8. How does it get to an 8? What is going to be the difference maker?
Evil Uno showing up.
Just get a question to the chat, not you, Nick.
Oh.
I know your answer. Mine would have been Bailey winning, obviously. But no, I'm just asking a genuine question. I don't think this is an 8. I think the AJ Finn match was brilliant. I think the other matches were hit and miss.
I show up and hit someone with a stick. That brings it to an 8.
I'm never at an 8. Right. SummerSlam, during the pandemic, I give that a 9. So that's bullshit. So to say that I'm never at an 8, that's bull. I give loads of shows 8s over the past couple of years. Go back and look on my channel. I'm a bit tighter now because if I'm generally not excited for something, I'm just going to tell it as it is. I'm being honest.
Tight bastard, Dave.
No, I don't like blowing things out of proportion. I think a lot of people overrate stuff because of Bray Wyatt. I'm not overrating stuff because of Bray Wyatt. I didn't give that 7.75 for Bray Wyatt alone yesterday. Did I fuck? Yes, it added to the show. It was good. Give us a little bit to ponder and get excited for. Yeah, that's what it was meant to do. But I didn't score the show purely on that segment. No,
would you raise your thingy if
Bailey won?
No, if there was a return, because a lot of people raise their scores on returns. Look at WrestleMania, right?
I've told you 1,000 times that if a title change happens, and it's a big, unexpected title change, yeah, goes to an 8.
But what about a return? We're talking about title changes, we're talking about returns.
So a return now, who could return?
Like say if Sasha, I don't know, Sasha came back. So
well, she can't come back now.
Well, she could, but
what's she going to do? Interfere in the men's match?
Yeah. She's now working with Seth Rollins. I have never been a Seth fan the only time. Do you not think he's good in the ring or anything like that? You just like the guy altogether. I am at 6.25 it stands. It's around 5 or 6 for me currently, BRB. If somebody thinks it's a 10, yeah.
I'm just trying to get a genuine answer from the chat on where they think the show is. And I'm asking, how does it get to an 8 from here? I think that's a genuine question. It's not that I'm hating on the show. So I'm not. I'm just saying it's not an 8 for me. How do we get it to an 8? What needs to happen? What is going to make this an 8 show? Because it's nowhere near. I don't think it's anywhere near an 8 at the minute. I think it's a standard show. It's not the best pay-per-view of the year is what I'm getting at. No way it's the pay-per-view of the year. Anybody who thinks that
has been the best pay-per-view trip. The best pay-per-view that Trip has done, alongside aside from Drew losing. Dave,
I think his best one's SummerSlam.
I can't.
Even though it was still McMahon's
7. For me personally, if this is to get an 8, they need Chad Gable to come out right now, right? Destroy everyone with Otis, pin Seth Rollins, and take the belt and walk away. Am I wrong? Be the biggest shock of the night.
If he had a cash in, then yeah, I could agree with that.
They won't give the briefcase to someone like Chad Gable.
I'm just asking a genuine question. How does the War Games match, knowing that there's nothing on the line specifically, and the only thing that could really be a storyline is Sami Zayn's storyline? It's that storyline, and done correctly, the thing what takes it to an 8.
It could be.
Don't do that storyline. Do you still give it an 8? So
yes, James.
That will never.
Yes, James. That was the point of me saying that. It's never going to happen. Only where this gets an 8 is if Sami turns on the Bloodline or they turn on him. Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty much trying to get at. That's what I'm saying. But if that doesn't happen, is there seriously an argument for somebody to still give it an 8? And just with that, I don't know. I'm trying to get why people would give this show an 8 if there's no major storyline from it, because there isn't so far. Nothing's changed. The landscape is exactly the same as before this show started. Nothing's changing. So, would you give it an 8?
No. It's
I don't know how somebody can justify an 8 score on this pay-per-view. We've had one good match. AJ Finn. Granted, one good match. The Bailey one was all right. That was good. It was entertaining. It did what it was meant to do. nothing new came out of that. Bianca still looks amazing. She's still the champ, and Becky looked amazing. That's all that match was made for. Ronda Rousey's still champion. We knew it anyway.
Nick's still wearing a hat.
Nick's got a Santa hat on. 10 out of 10 for the stream. I feel like you know what? For a WWE mark, I am so down on WWE. It's unreal.
Always complaining, Dave. Wow.
I just want a good show. I want people were going into this going, "Oh, is it going to be an epic show? What is going to be a banger?" And has it delivered yet? So I don't feel like it has. The enjoyment level is fine. Maybe because people has enjoyed it, takes it into account, but nothing has been bad. Yeah, but does that take it to an 8, James? Be serious, dude. How does that get to an 8? Yes, you've enjoyed the show, so that's an average show then. You're meant to enjoy it. Or you'd score it a 3, 4, 5, wouldn't you? If you didn't like the show, it'd be a 4. You wouldn't score it a 7 if you didn't like it. It's above average score. That's what I'm trying to get at. It's like...
Yo, Rick, how's it going?
Sports horror conspiracy. Hello, dude. How are you doing? How are you enjoying the show? Let us know. Dave's great human being. He's a real friend here, but utmost respect to for that kind man.
Irish, get out of Dave's ass.
Look, it's just being honest, and I can't like everything. If I wanted to be super positive, oh my god, this is banger after banger, the greatest matches ever. Oh my god, yeah, but it's not. This Shotzi match should never be on this pay-per-view because it wasn't built properly. We never really felt that Shotzi had a chance. We never really felt after SmackDown that she had a chance. And that's the problem with booking. I think the booking's been crap. Yes, I'm slagging off Triple H, everybody. It has to be more than just bringing people back to make a good show. If I can slag off AEW for it, I have to slag off WWE for it.
Oh my god, no way!
I can't have double standards. If I'm going to slag AEW off, I've got to do the same with this. And that's what I'm doing. I'm showing that I've got a valid opinion. That I'm not just biased.
He's biased.
Well, that's fair, James. I'm just asking. I was asked. The question was, if you're at a 7, how does this get to an 8? Because I don't think it is at an 8, and clearly you don't. I'm asking, how does it get to an 8? How does this get to an 8? What do they need to do? This is a good match.
Would a shock win here push you to an 8 or closer to an 8?
How the win would push me to an 8. Telling a good story, good match. How they get to the win. Is it somewhere we don't think should win or predict win? I actually initially put down Theory for the win on this and then changed my mind. So, would I like Theory to win? Probably. Probably that could push me nearer to an 8.
But we ain't finished yet, so that question's pointless. Not really. It's not really pointless, James.
No, James, the question was, how does it get to an 8? Not. It's a hypothetical question.
That is a valid point, Dark Knight. Well done. One person's 6 is another person's 10. Always remember that when women tell you I've got a big dick, just turn around and tell them one person's 6 is another person's 10, and then walk out the room.
Bobby's got the ear lock, but then he's in a sleeper hold himself from. Wow, this is cool. I'm liking this. Seth is not in a good place. Either is Bobby. Bobby dumps out Theory. Going for the pedigree. It's the pedigree on Bobby. 1, 2. No, kick out from Bobby. Math solves everything. No, it's just trying to gauge where people are at. That's what I'm trying to get at. What would change this show? What would make this an epic show? It's not the pay-per-view of the year. Let's put it that way. And you'll have a lot of people in Daz's chat what will give this an 8 straight up, and even 9s and 10s. That's what I'm getting at. How can you? I just want to justify how you give it an 8. How do you give it a 9? How do you give it a 10? I give it a 10 because Ronda Rousey won. No. I couldn't justify giving it a 10 if Bailey won. I only do that as a joke.
I don't. If Evil Uno wins, he gets a solid 10.
He gets your solid 10 in his arsehole.
Other way around.
Get to the 8, the maths. You need this and this last match to be 5s. Oh, it's just like we need significant something to really get his teeth into to talk about a talking point to get it to an 8. So yes, Sami getting turned on by the Bloodline or Sami joining the babyface team is a talking point. No talking point. What I'm trying to say is the show, when we went in, so far nothing has changed. We're still at the same point as what we was yesterday going into SmackDown. Do we come out of this pay-per-view with something different? A significant change? That's what we want. We want a talking point. Something. Right. Days has not made a single video tonight. That to me says there's nothing interesting on this show. There's nothing happened. What's newsworthy? Or he'd have had a tweet out, a video out now going, blah, 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 has just happened. There's nothing. That tells you everything you need to know about the show. No video from Days. Show's flat.
Sort of agree in a way. If Undertaker, Bret Hart, Austin, Shawn start fighting at the end in the car park, I won't give the show a 10, but I'll give that part a 10. Close there.
This is good. I like the idea of this. Oh, Bobby's putting them both in the hurt lock. Oh my God, this is cool. No, this is squashed him in the corner though. I like the idea of this match. This is a good match. This could be a 5.
You're a 5.
I'm a fucking solid 10, mate. I'm a fucking babe and you know it.
Well, it's the only reason why we're working together.
Oh, you just wanted to get close to me, didn't you?
Yep.
It worked.
This has been my favourite match so far. It's been my favourite match.
I'm not down on this match, don't get me wrong. I was just asking a solid question, that was all. How does it get to an 8? How does it get over 8? How do you rate this the best show of the year? Can you rate this as the best show of the year? That's all I'm asking. Spear on both. Theory's one.
Wow.
There you go. That is closer to an 8. We've got a Theory win. Out of nowhere. Bobby looked dominant. Theory gets the pin. New US champion. There's your talking point, says James. Here comes the day's video. There you go. That's what I was asking for. That's what I've been asking for. Give us a shock. Give us something fresh. And I'm gutted now, but I changed my mind on Theory because I had him winning. And Leeds gets a massive 15 points.
Well done, Leeds. Well done.
Yeah, Fantasy Wrestling League. And now earns himself Seth freaking Rollins going forward. Because he loses the champion. So it's not bad that. Loses.
Or I give that match a 4.
But gets the former champ. I'm 3 out of 4. Stupid Theory, says Evan. That's a talking point. That's something that we can get his teeth into. I like that. Bit of blood as well, a bit of claret on Bobby Lashley's face.
Obviously, the main event is going to be the next, isn't it? Everyone had Seth winning. That's a bit shit on Seth because Seth just won that belt.
I'm going to nip to the toilet for a quick piss and get another drink. Back in a sec.
And there's proof post notes around the Hemley household. I like that one, Dark Knight. I like that one. I really want Brutes to win, but obviously now I actually predicted you. So is this your first win of the night, then? Now the Brutes are going to win this. Got him. The Angry Midge child. That's a 6.5. I'm at solid 7. Solid 7 for the show. Whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, my teeth cold. I need to make a new one, but I can't be asked. I've only got one match left. And I'm 2-2. I want Austin to win, but F1 had me think, yeah, well, I didn't think he could lose yet. But he did. He did, mate. He did.
Well, I'm now officially at an 8. Yay!
Yay, Dave.
I did promise. Said if there's something significant happening to get me to an 8.
New day on the TV, so I'm back down to a 6.5.
But they're advertising merchandise, so it's alright.
Yeah, that's why it's gone down to a 6.5.
Oh, I want that Alexa Bliss one. Got Tag Team Brutes winning. We've got the Brutes. I think we went for Team Sheamus, didn't we?
Yeah. Brawling Brutes.
Brawling. I can see Sami costing him it. And then they beat him up at the end. So I'm expecting a video from Days incoming. It's not turned up yet.
Are we doing it now?
Yeah, I bet he is doing it now. I bet it was just like getting it all together.
I can't wait.
There's a fight breaking out in the back of the audience. There's two guys beating each other up. It's breaking news.
It's actually fighting.
No, they're actually pretending to wrestle.
Huh. There's Zayn doing a video. Oh, okay.
Wow. I'll be saving it for his review then. It's probably because it's come to main event. He's got to focus on that, hasn't he? He's alright doing a video with main events on. Yeah, it's probably better to leave it.
Think you better leave right now before it falls any deeper. I think you better leave right now.
I probably put a lot of people off our streams being a negative nanny.
Yes, yes, you will.
I'll try and be positive. Let's be positive, Dave, now. This is going to be an absolute barn burner. This is going to be the best match ever. I'm so hyped for this one. Let's go. Turning it up for 10. Turning it up by 10. Don't you like it?
Really? I want them to win. I don't see that happening. They're going to win. They're going to win. 100%.
I love your cat paw pajamas.
Thanks.
Do you get them off your sister?
No, my mum. I don't have sisters, mate.
I thought they were girlies.
I don't have any sisters. I've got all brothers.
How old are your brothers?
One's 32, one's 28, one's 21. 22, sorry, 22.
Close net, then.
Yeah, we're with the three of us, yeah, and then the youngest one.
My brother's 50 odd, 53, I think.
Are you the youngest?
Yes.
Oh, my
sister's birthday now, as we speak.
Happy
on the 27th.
Dave, sister. Happy birthday to Dave, sister.
I need to message her in the morning. She lives in Barnsley.
Barnsley.
Where my daughter lives. Sister lives near my daughter. I live here in Cass. What the fuck?
So does your sister see your daughter more often?
No.
No.
Unfortunately. They live in different areas. My sister works a lot. Bless her. I predict I will give this 4.5, says Dark Knight. It's Drew McIntyre. Sam's giving it an automatic 10. Oh, this is a 5-star classic.
Let's go, Brute. Don't get murdered. Great advice. Great advice ever.
Drew pins Roman. You know what? I want Roman to get pinned. Just so we can get rid of Austin's ridiculous. Do you know that Carbon was the last person that pinned Roman Reigns?
Don't do that to the lad. That's the only thing he's got.
Here comes the brawling brute. Sheamus. Ridge Holland. The guy from Sheffield in the main event of a pay-per-view. Congrats to him. Yorkshire represent. Yorkshire represent.
He should really be my favourite wrestler, but he's not.
We've got Dazer's lad, what's starting? The Brummy Brute.
The Brummy Brute.
All right, mate. All right, mate.
All right, mate.
I'm Peter Dunn. I've come all the way from Wolverhampton.
From Birmingham.
From Birmingham.
From Birmingham.
Austin, he's thinking Austin's in jail. Oh yeah, it's from the football stream earlier on. It said they said that Austin 316 is in jail. It's fun fact that he retweeted and liked a tweet of mine earlier, so he's done a good job.
He had a phone up his arsehole.
us that out of pleasure so we could wait for it to vibrate.
Yeah. It wasn't until he could use, just out of pleasure.
It wasn't for use, it was just for pure sexual.
Yeah.
The tribal tree. Oh, done in first. He got done.
He got done wrong.
Got done
wrong.
Butch got done.
Right, so how much of this match do you think it's... Oh, look at Sami. Sami's great. Pete's going to break some fingers. Bloodline don't need...
Probably get to 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
God, I can't even believe it's 2:30. This is fucking flown.
2:30? It's 3:30.
3:30, sorry. Yeah, this is fucking flown.
This will go an hour, this, I think. I think both main events will be an hour.
Well, it's got a time limit, hasn't it?
Has it?
Well, yeah, the first one did.
Not really.
20 minutes. Once everybody's in.
Yeah, but it took it started at 1, didn't it?
20-minute time limit, but you can pin anybody in that time limit. Drew pins Roman. I have bloodlines, but I don't like it, says Heather.
I like how Solo's just stood there, staring at them all.
Right, question. We had a babyface team win the first War Games. Does that mean it's less likely for the babyface team to win the last War Games? Do they even it out?
There is a possibility.
Yeah, that's what I've just started to think. Because my initial was that obviously babyface men win. Heel team women won. But it's not worked out that way. Jay goes first. Jay versus Butch.
Solo's their little pit bull, isn't he?
Yeah, he's their enforcer, isn't he? Look at him, he just stood there. That's all he does.
He doesn't need to speak, does he?
If he doesn't wrestle, he's not getting points. If he just stands there with his hands folded, he's not getting nothing.
You just hate me. You just hate me. Never give me points.
If he just stands there at ring with his hands folded and does nothing, you're not getting points for it.
I should get points. I should get points.
Can't just turn up.
Why?
I can see Sami unintentionally cost. Yeah, I think so. It's weird that they go for the two face teams, though. It is weird. It's not normal booking.
You're not normal
Bloodline
booking.
have to lose. I bet £100, £1,000 on it. A to win. Don't push the Bloodline story. Of trust, lack of trust, forward somebody into doing to be blamed. Jay's gonna throw Sami under a bus, basically. That's what I think will happen. It's gonna be Jay what attacks Sami.
Of course it is.
You're a big boy, Butch.
They just stood there staring at each other at the minute.
Like both in separate rings.
Yeah.
So you big boys. Come on then, if you think you're hard enough. I'm stood here.
Jay or Jimmy, whichever one it is. Uso number one.
It's Jay.
It's Dave. Dave in real life. Taking on Derek. This is what it's like at home.
I've learned how to tell the difference between Jay and Jimmy now.
The hair.
It's the hair, and there's the tattoo as well.
One's married, one isn't.
Yeah. One's got a big fucking armband on his arm because he's legitimately got injured. The other one hasn't.
So if he's still wrestling, people think this sport's fake, but you've got a wrestler here right now still wrestling with a broken
Well,
finger.
you've only got to look at Cody Rhodes. If anybody ever says to you wrestling's fake, just show him the cage match between Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Tell me that's fake. If it was fake, he wouldn't be able to do what he did in that match.
No.
You've seen them? Photographs of people coming out of matches with Gunther with flipping bloodshot chests. You didn't get that if it's fake. I'd never want to go to a wrestler and say it's a fake sport because no chance. Because they'd just say, get in a ring then. Tell me if this is fake.
Whether you like Logan Paul or not, right? He has countless times now defended wrestling, and it's not fake.
It's not about Logan Paul. It's about the people that are following him. Oh,
of course it's not.
I had a massive discovery the other day, and I nearly filmed it.
What?
I nearly bought one. I actually found more than fucking 5 Prime bottles in Asda.
Wow.
There's nobody around them. There was no flies of shit. In fact, actually, when I got served, there were actually 3 grown men with bottles of Prime in their hands. And I did have to have a chuckle.
I bet it tastes quite nice. If grown men are buying it, they probably don't know who KSI and fucking
No, I think they're well of fucking aware. Cass follows trends, believe me. YouTube and all that kind of crap. They follow it. Cass a sheep. They always have been. Must be because I'm one of them.
Yeah, sheep.
I am a sheep.
Bah.
Oh, that's what my girlfriend last said. Barbara.
Good old Barbara.
Barbara. Really cheap.
If you haven't liked the stream, like the stream.
Don't feel like this is a huge stream, to be fair.
It's not.
It's a standard. It's a standard stream. I don't know why the numbers are quite lower lately. Usually these kind of pay-per-views are big. They have been on my channels in the past. I don't understand it.
I don't either. Probably the time of year, maybe.
Don't know. It's like, I look back at like Backlash earlier on in the year on my old channel, got 3.3. Royal Rumble got 3.3. The lesser shows, I mean, Royal Rumble did well because it's a big show, but your lesser shows like Backlash got 3.3k views.
Here comes Ridge. Ridge the Fridge.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get why this hasn't quite hit the mark it should have done. I don't know, don't get it. Oh, do you want me to change our logo? Are we changing it to just Real Sports? I'll change this logo completely if you want.
Why not?
I'll have a look at it. When I'll try and do something when I'm at work on Monday or something.
Add purple into it. Just 6 hours.
Go with a purple background.
Because I always use purple on the layout.
Take the crown off because the crown doesn't really make sense.
No. We are kings, though. We are kings. We stand as kings.
Just incorporating sporting because it does. The title doesn't really speak wrestling or sports, does it? It just says we talk.
Yeah, which we do.
Which, fair enough, we do, but it doesn't say what we're selling.
No.
So I do think it needs to just over 6 hours till Japan. Oh, fuck that. Good luck.
I haven't even set that stream up yet.
I wouldn't do it, mate. I'd give it a wide berth. Seriously, for your health.
Yeah, it'd be a good game.
Just for your health. It'd be for your health. I know it's missing a good game, but I'd seriously.
Like I said, mate, the early streams are doing better for me than
I've checked back on your channel. I have been looking. 600, wasn't it? This morning.
Yeah.
500 for the early one. I guarantee I'm going to hit. I probably can guarantee over 1,000 for that Spain-Germany game. I think I will get a big number tonight.
I do like the Brawling Brutes wife beaters.
It's good to see a British tag team. It kind of reminds me of the Bulldogs in a fashion. Yeah, everybody keeps going on about Pete Dunne. He's underused because he hasn't got his real name, blah, blah, blah. But look what he's doing.
He's not underused.
He's on the show every single week. He's on the main roster. Yes, it's not Pete Dunne, it's Butch. But he's on the fucking show. See, can you really blame him? He's thinking of this as a fucking golden opportunity.
Of course he is. He gets a chance to prove himself.
I take me off to him. What is a fucking name in wrestling? Nothing. He is over like Rover. And we can see it clearly. He's on a show every single week. If somebody had him in their fantasy wrestling league team, he'd be earning them points every week.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody's got him.
No one got him?
No, he's available. So is Ridge Holland. So is Drew McIntyre. Nobody's got him.
No one's got him.
Yeah, so Jimmy Uso. Obviously, the Usos can't. Oh, no.
Sami?
No. Yeah, sending Sami out instead. Roman has asked Jimmy to stay. Sami's been sent out instead.
Oh, my God, yes. Yes. Oh, what the story. The story.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. I do love it.
He has to team with Jey Uso now.
Yeah.
That's cool. This is cool. Andy Stalling. The name has to be changed. It's still the same. Old Pete Dunne. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to say it's why are we so obsessed with name changes is unreal. Same with Doudrop. Yes, it's that name sucked, but it's Pippa Niven, and she got an opportunity. She said it herself that she was over the moon by being asked to go up on the main roster. Remember, she was in NXT UK when she was signed to come up onto the main roster. She wasn't on NXT.
Where even is she now?
She got injured, I think. She's not laid off. She's still on the roster.
She's still there.
Maybe she's the one that comes back and challenges Bianca. No, I think they've got to move now to Alexa or Asuka, to be honest. Yeah. It's time to break up that little trio. Get Bayley to go against Becky. That makes sense. Get that at the Royal Rumble. Be fantastic.
The only problem I had or the only name change I had a problem
Scotty
with.
G. Yeah, that's fair enough. That was Vince McMahon being a prick, basically. Yeah, it was with Doudrop as well, to be honest. Oh, she's fat. Let's call her a fat person name. That'd be funny.
That'd be funny. Just change it to sexy if I can't. It's already been taken, unfortunately.
How would you rate Sami Zayn's wrestling out of 10, Dave? I love Sami Zayn.
8.
He's at 8.5. He's a fucking fantastic wrestler.
Evil knows a 10.
El Generico, when he was that character, didn't really see that much of that character, to be fair, but I've seen enough of him in NXT to know that he can fucking go. When he got that call up by, was it John Cena? He was fantastic. Him and Kevin Owens are one of the two best wrestlers on the fucking roster. Yes, obviously we could throw in Finn Balor and AJ Styles to that mix, but from where they came from, it's two of the best.
It's true.
Is it Drew? Drew McIntyre's coming out with his mighty sword. You're going to say, why? Story would have been you send Kevin Owens out.
Yeah.
That's storytelling, but they'll probably save that until the end. Looks like these two are working together, which is good. Sami Zayn saving Jay. Was he saving Jay or
saving him?
Yeah, it was. It's only Jay Watson there, isn't it? Need Sami Zayn versus El Generico in my life. Yeah, that would be fantastic. And totally impossible.
Some of my favourite indie matches of Evil Uno and Fall of El Generico.
El Generico is underrated. And you never see Sami Zayn and El Generico in the same room.
No.
Fun fact. You never see them together. So it's interesting. It's one of the many mysteries of wrestling.
You never see Kevin Steen and Kevin Owens in the same room.
Yeah. Kevin Steen's such a massive fan of Kevin Owens, though, as well.
Yeah, he is. Such a big fan.
Oh, no. Don't my Xbox go down?
I'm thinking of a YouTube name change, but I'm concerned that you don't lose your fan base. Start like keep your name as it is, mate.
What would you change it to that night? I'm curious.
Is this going to change it to Dark?
Night Dark.
Night Dark.
Night Dark. I don't think we're all right. We're on 82 last time I checked. So we're doing all right. We're not quite getting to that 100. We seem to be stagnant.
Yeah.
But seem to be moving, and I don't understand why. We need to work up content on that channel, on this 100%.
Channel. I ain't doing no content till the next
I am going to do that Christmas-based wrestler thing for the channel. That's why me and Dark Knight were talking through it on Raw, because I am going to make a video on that. Because I think that'd be a fun little video to do.
Who do you think is coming in next?
He's going to send in Sikoa.
He'll save himself to last one. He 100%. He'll save himself.
Yeah. Roman's coming in last. You send Sikoa in, I think. Or Jimmy. But I would send somebody in to take out Drew.
It's Jimmy. I want to change it to Evil Uno's discarded mask. Boo, Dark Knight, boo. Did they use the table in the last? Oh, yeah, did you? What about the ladders? Did you use ladders in the last one?
Yeah. Ladders, tables, chairs. We need to come out with a flipping barbed wire bat or something. Let's make it different. I'm thinking of YouTube change. I'm concerned to lose subscribers, but that chat's going a bit slow at the minute. 8 people in. Make sure that you slap a like on the stream, please.
We're at 14. Can we reach 15?
I have noticed that though. The likes are starting to lack a little bit.
Yep.
And that's on my channel as well. Videos don't get likes as much as streams do, and that really just don't know why people don't just like it. Slap a like on the video, for God's sake.
It's Dark Knight's fault, that you know. Dark Knight never does it.
It's common courtesy. I do it for everybody else to slap a like on it. Even if oh God, there's the fighting between Jay and Sami. Roman's not happy. So yeah, it's this storyline. This is the storyline. What we want. Roman just gets pissed off and beats either Jay up or Sami. Imagine if he goes for Jay and not Sami. What do you think of that?
That'd be a good story, that'd be a good story.
they've got past. They've clearly got the past. When Jimmy was out, obviously with his problems.
They could be saving.
This ain't finishing at 4 that night. It's going to go to 4:30. Is my guess. Fuck the press conference. I'm not interested in that. Bedtime. If you're going to do that flipping Japan Costa Rica game, there's no way you're doing the press conference.
Who said I'm going to sleep?
But you're going to stay up?
Stay up, yeah.
Oh, I'm getting fucking sleep, pal. I'm going to try and sleep until at least 9:30. Get up, do my washing, go to the shop, get some food in for work, and then in for streams. Fucking 3 of the bastards to do. One of them I am not looking forward to.
Which one?
Belgium, Morocco. Well, no, I'm not saying that. It's probably Croatia, fucking Canada. I'm not looking forward to.
That'll be a good game.
I don't know.
Canada played the other day. They should beat Croatia. Are you doing games on Monday, or am I doing them all?
You've got to do them all on Mondays. I'm not back until Wednesday.
Well, I've only got.
I can do NXT on Tuesday night, so if you set that stream up, I can do that.
Yeah, I can do that Monday.
Obviously, Monday, no Raw. Can't do it. Can't do SmackDown on Friday either.
I might be able to do Raw. Might be able to do Raw.
If you can do Raw, that would be great. If not, don't worry about it. It's just the way it is. I can't do it.
Because from
Out of my
Monday,
hands.
it's the last open.
Out of my hands.
We've
done well over the last couple of weeks. Done quite a lot of shows. But I can do NXT at a push. But I've got no other streams on Tuesday, so it shouldn't be a problem.
I might be able to do AEW as well. Oh. Yeah, because Monday's the last early game.
Only thing what's going to get probably is our podcast before WEP. We'll probably go. Daisy's taping WEP, isn't he?
Was he taping
They're filming it? They're pre-recording it. It's going out a couple of days later, but it's pre-recorded because they're not doing it live.
How come?
And they wanted people to submit videos. I'm not. What can I be asked?
What videos?
Just questions and stuff. It's not quite a Christmas one yet, so I'm not bothered. I'll let everybody else do it. I'm not bothered. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm kind of getting off a WEP at minute. I don't know what it is. Not really.
Not feeling
it. Catching me. I'm not feeling it. Yeah, I'm not catching it at minute. Don't know. I'm kind of off. I don't see the point of being in the chat anymore because they don't really involve the chat that much when they're talking. You could listen to that podcast at any time. I kind of tend to put it on in the background and not really focus on it as much. Now, if I'm doing scores or something for the predictions game, stick that on. If it catches me attention, great. If it doesn't, I'll just crack on with what I'm doing. Yeah. I don't feel like it's must-see. I don't feel like it's must-see anymore. When it used to be must-see, I don't feel like it is. I like the submission videos when they do that. I do like them. But other than that, it kind of don't really
I don't feel any connection to Triple T. Oh.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. Breaking news, Dark Knight hates Triple T.
The phone-in stuff were all right, but Triple T fucked that up.
Yeah.
I didn't like that. When he invited all of them in at that time, it just became a noise. It was just horrible. I was just like, at that time, I was like thinking, yeah, I'm not watching this ever again. This is what it's going to turn into then.
What's the point watching?
Yeah. Right, if they're going to do that with the phone in, half an hour each to 2 people per stream, right? That works. Give the person the platform. Let them have half an hour. Do another half an hour with somebody else. Then give the other people a chance the next time. Not try and cram as many as you can into one stream. It don't work. It's car crash. Let them have that time. Or have an interview per stream. Do it properly. Let that person have the floor for an hour. I'd be more into that than, like, this person's on again. Like Brendan.
Right, Solo screamed. Does that mean I get a point?
What's that? Oh, he's in. No, he's got points now. He's actually he's wrestled. He used to stand there. He's standing there though. Has he touched somebody yet?
Yeah.
Because he's still standing there and he's not getting no points. I've already given you points for it, actually. Kevin Owens Sokoa. This is a fight. I'm down for this.
I'm down for it.
Yeah, it'd be good. Do you feel that without Days, Triple T wouldn't do it? It does feel very, very catered to Days.
I'm going to say this, right? Solo hasn't been on the main roster long, but it feels like he fits.
He does fit. That's why he's up. That's why they picked him.
Well, that and his family.
Yeah. He fits the storyline, doesn't he? But he doesn't look out of place.
He doesn't.
Right. Here's something for you. If they ever brought back the character Umbaga, don't you think he'd be perfect?
Yeah.
He's so like Umbaga.
Umbaga. Who's Umbaga?
Umbaga. Jamal. From Rosie and Jamal. The 3-minute warning. He's so like him. Absolutely. Body-wise, mannerisms.
I'm starting to feel fucking tired. Same, dark night, same. Even though I need to stay, I could just go to sleep for a couple of hours.
I'm all right at the minute. Do need sleep, though. Thing is, though, I leave these streams more hyped. And then I sit there in bed and can't sleep. I was like it yesterday with SmackDown stream, knowing that I had to sleep. Sheamus is coming in. Connor gets 3 points. He's got a black eye.
Been fighting, hasn't he? Scrapping it out.
Sami's closed the door and he won't let him in. You're not coming in.
Not today. Not today.
Always been met by the door now. Ginger stopping a ginger. It's been good, this. It's very story driven.
You will regret it big time. Yeah, you're right. I do need to go to sleep for a couple of hours. Yeah, but I can sleep all day tomorrow, dark night. I'm not doing any streams apart from the Japan Croatia, which I do need to set up after this stream. So Japan Croatia.
No, if you're setting up the stream, I'd reconsider using Croatia. It's Costa Rica, dude. It's China versus. Oh, bless him. I do think Croatia are going up against Canada later. Oh, Croatia have got 2 matches today.
We've got 26 players.
Oh, my God. Yeah, don't set the stream if you're doing it like that.
I think the three of us should. We should open a bottle of whiskey. I don't drink. Dark night.
I need to sleep. I'm back on days on Monday morning. So I do need to have some kind of sleep. Being granted, after that Spain-Germany game, I've got nothing. I do need to do a video tomorrow, though, for Monday. So I need to work out these football scores. I need to work that into my schedule tomorrow, so busy day.
It's a metaphorical whiskey. Ah, okay.
Oh, some blood. Is that Jimmy? He's covered in blood. So we've got some claret in this main event. So that's good. Drew says to dump him. He's going to the top door. White noise off the top rope. He's going for a white noise, isn't he? White noise, and he's got it.
Here comes Roman. It's going to take 20 minutes to get to the ring.
Wreck everybody and leave. If he can get out of the cage fast enough. "818 days, undisputed." Well, he hasn't been undisputed champion for that long. He's been the SmackDown champion for that long. Get it correct, Michael Cole. He's only had one belt for 2 years. He hasn't had both for 2 years.
No.
So let's get the facts fucking straight.
He goes straight to Jay. Picks him up. Leaves Solo. Oh, here we go.
That just started. Yeah, remember, you are in front of me. Let's pick Jay up.
That's a picture. That is a picture.
Are they all facing off in the middle?
No. You'll see in a minute.
This kind of reminds me of Avengers.
That's what it reminds me of.
No, it's Civil War.
Yeah, Civil
with
War.
The Clash in the middle. No. Yeah, it's been all right, this. It's kept storyline going, hasn't it, with Sami?
Loaded up. Boom.
Is this? You can have a punch. You can have a punch. Just going around punching everybody. Superman punch to Sheamus.
Have a punch.
With his wanking glove on.
Oh.
His wanking claw.
I need one of them.
Ooh. Ah. And he got a kick to the face for his hoo-ha. And thrown into the middle of the rings. Oh, he's got caught. Drew's helping him. We're going to get some slaps. Oh, everybody's come to stop it from happening. Oh, they're all in the position. They're all going to get the slaps. Or the punches.
The bell salute, or whatever it's called.
They're all getting smacked. Drew kind of lost control with Sami. That kind of did not work. Sami's just not having none of it. They continued to go. Sami's lodged down in corner. So Drew lost the plot. He didn't get that right. He didn't follow the script.
All Drew's fault. Don't blame Sami.
Drew, he botched. Drew and Sami botched there. They didn't follow what they was meant to do.
We can't blame Sami. Sami doesn't do anything wrong.
Sami's just a goat. Come at me, chat. Finally got 10 people in the chat. Hello, 10 people.
Hit the like button. Do it.
I think that's his peak tonight. We've peaked. Yay. I've been super positive about this match, though, so far, so that's good.
Yeah, well done, Dave, for being positive.
Yeah. Well, positive Dave. I'm giving this show an 8.
Roman taking 50 people out Bianca style, according to Dark Knight.
Superman can do everything Bianca can. Watch out because he's the Superman.
He's a Superman. One, two.
He's giving himself the slaps.
Who?
Setting up a bro kick. Bro kick. And it is to Sikoa. But he gets speared by Roman. Roman's still wearing his red pants. He always wears them red pants.
It's red panty night.
He wears them every pay-per-view. His special pants.
Some people
right,
have...
interesting note. Right, I'm going to say it. Right, he always wears red pants, right? Let's notice if he ever wears a different coloured pant. And that will probably determine if he's going to lose the title or not. That would be fun, wouldn't it? He's wearing blue pants. He's losing. He always wears red. Oh, Jay has super kicked Sami by mistake. And he's not bothered. He's actually quite happy that he's done it. But Sami is out.
Sami is out.
And he's just... So that's Friendly Fire, says Corey Graves. Here's the story.
Here's a
What's
story.
the
That's a
story,
mistake.
Jack and Ori, wouldn't you like to know? Sammy's laid out from a super kick. That's what we've shown. Sammy story, Sammy story. What's the story, Sammy story? Midge is going to go through a table. I feel like Reigns got that straight in his... Is he hit his groin?
He's hurt his penis. He's hurt his penis.
Roman strains. Roman strains. Drew is over the top. We've got one table left.
Oh.
Who's going through that goddamn table?
Dark Knight, get the tables.
Sikoa puts Drew through the table. Sami stuns Sikoa. Goes for the pin. One,
Sami
two,
stuns him.
Roman save. Sami's still out. He's sleeping.
Sami's doing it all.
Kevin Owens has got his moment with Roman. God, it's 4 o'clock already. 10 past 4. Jesus Christ, tonight is going quick.
I'm warming up again, Nick. Good lad, Dark Knight.
I've got to say, this has been an 8 show. I've enjoyed it.
This match has been good. I'd give it an 8.
I'm not down on this pay-per-view. I asked the question, what would get it to an 8, and it's been answered.
Do you know what will get it to a 10?
Evil or no?
No. Stu Grayson.
Stu Grayson. Alan Angels.
Not Alan Angels, no.
Power bomb is taken down. Sammy's going to stop this from happening, isn't he? Stunner to Roman. Sami breaks the pin. Yeah, Sammy's there. He stops the pin. Yep. Sami stops the pin on Kevin. That I could tell that was going to happen.
Or he gets involved. But
Yeah.
I think that, like, if he kicked him or something like that, I didn't think that would have worked. But him holding the left
I
arm
wondered how
worked.
there was going to get some kind of friction between these two. That was perfect. I like that. I liked how they did that. Sami Uso. Sami Uso.
Is that what they're chanting?
Yeah. That's what I'm hearing. Sami Uso. You pick him over me. That's your family, he's saying.
Oh, poor Sami.
Sami's just low-blowed him.
Yeah.
Sami's chosen the Bloodline over Kevin Owens. Looks distraught as well.
Yeah.
Good storytelling. I like this. This is why it's an 8. I'm actually here for this.
He's talking to Roman, telling him sweet nothing's in his ear.
Oh, there's the bromance there.
And the big spoon tonight.
But is this what's going to cost the Bloodline? You're going to see it way before me. Because he's wasting time. Oh, it's a kick to the face of Kevin Owens. Drops. He's setting it up for Jay. He's laid him for Jay to finish it off.
Great storytelling. Great storytelling, that.
Yeah. That's how he gets Jay back on his side. 1, 2, 3. Bloodline win.
I won that. Predictions.
I know you did. So what is... Well, am I doing a forfeit?
Yeah. Just wear a hat. Just wear a hat.
Just wearing that. Okay. I've got a Christmas hat somewhere. If not, I'll buy one. I think I've got one. It's not a problem. Which stream? You name the stream and I'll do it.
All of them.
No, you've only won one for one stream. Fuck off.
The next big pay-per-view.
5-1 says Edward. Then it goes 4-1. Make up your mind.
Wow. Because the storytelling, they obviously need the merch sales from Sami. No, it's just a great story.
That's a great storyline.
Are the crowd chanting?
Yeah, they're keeping the storyline going, which is cool. But it's a question of Sami's loyalty. He's just turned on his brother for the fake family. And he's hugging Roman. Jay's still not quite happy about it.
That should have proved everything. Yes! Yes!
What?
Watch.
All right, let me see. Jay turns. Jay's turning.
No, watch him. Watch him.
Oh, no, he hugs him. Oh. He's accepted him.
Yes!
Oh, it's amazing.
I'm not crying. That was meant, that. That was great. Well done, Sami.
Sami Uso. Sami Uso.
One of the best stories in wrestling, this. That segment saved the show 100%. Solid 8. Got to be a swerve at some point. Yeah, easy. It's
yeah, they've got to possibly do that, but for now, that's a great way of closing out the last pay-per-view of the year, keeping the storyline strong, save the bigger story for another day. This is brilliant. Yeah, it's I'm going to be controversial. It's an 8.5 for me. There you go, James Chadwick. The guy what can't give an 8 is just given 8.5. Perfect storytelling. And I've always said that I'm a storytelling person. This is perfect. This show didn't need Bray on it. Match of the night, that was. Yeah, I totally agreed. Storytelling wise, which is what I'm all about with my wrestling, this was the perfect story.
Yeah.
Hands down. Best story in pro wrestling. Yeah. It's a 5 bloody hell. Dave Meltzer, John Meltzer's just give it 100. Potatoes out of 10. Because he's nuts. He's just fucking crackers. Yeah, so there's the scores. Are you putting the scores in? Yeah, I'm an 8.5. We might as well stick around for the press conference. We're up.
You need sleep, Dave. You've got a busy day. I have only got one stream to do and I can sleep all day. And plus, I'm still playing Football Manager.
Ask the chat. What do they want?
Should we stay around for the press conference? Or would you like us to go? Dylan 8.5. What is...
I think we might, because if Dave shuts his stream down, we might get some stragglers.
No,
if he's not doing it. He wasn't convinced he was doing it. I don't know. I just feel that we might get some people popping in. If nobody else is doing it.
People will be doing it. I can't hear it anyway.
Happy ending for Sami, says Sonny Wolf.
Very happy ending.
I like that. That was cool. That's great storytelling. I can't be down on that pay-per-view for that. No. They finished it well. They didn't... Right. Things that I was worried about before this pay-per-view was AJ and Finn turning into an absolute smoz fest, which didn't happen. They allowed them to wrestle, which is 100% brilliant. Said he wasn't going to do the press conference, but he said he's checking it. Yeah, he was going to watch it while he was doing his review, while he was editing. That's what he said. Sonny says she puts it around the near a 7.
Near a 7. We've got 8 and 8.5, as you can see on the screen.
There's title change. That's the reason why it got an 8 in the first place. There was a title change. I've always said a pay-per-view, I'd give a title change an 8. And it was an unexpected title change at that. Not many people would have gone Theory straight up. And the way he won it was a bit backhanded, but it works. How far is the press conference off?
Yeah, the press conference is hours away. Fuck that.
It's hours away. We're not bothered. This is awesome for some reason. What time is the press conference? Does anybody know? Night, guys. Off to bed. What the great main event.
Night.
Edward, shout out to you.
People in days
saying 9.9. Well, they're fucking idiots. That's all I can say about that Dark Knight is they're fucking idiots. There's no way that's a 9.9.
No.
Fucking hell. They've not watched a wrestling show in their fucking lives. There's no way that's the best pay-per-view of the fucking year. Sorry. No. Does that beat Brock and a fucking tractor? No. Crossover boxing, hello, shout to you.
Oh, he's coming late, do you, crossover?
Yeah, was he in earlier?
No.
He's just turned up.
He's just turned up.
Oh, it's on YouTube. That's why it's not on the network. I can do it, but I'd have to knock off the chat. Right, press conference is live now. I'll put the volume on a bit. Starting soon. It's not started yet. That's if we're stopping for it. If we're not, we'll just close the stream down.
I think we should just go because I'm starting to get tired. You need sleep. I'm off to bed anyway. Yeah, people are just going to leave us now.
All right then, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Have a great... Get some sleep, guys, because we've got a busy streaming day tomorrow. Mick is doing a really early one, the Japan-Costa Rica game. Yes, it's Costa Rica, not Croatia.
Croatia.
And I am back for Belgium-Morocco at 1 o'clock, starting at 12:30. And then we're straight through. Well, we'll close that stream down, pick it back up for the Croatia-Canada game. And
Costa
then
Rica,
we're
Canada.
at the main event of the evening, Spain v Germany. So busy day tomorrow. So make sure that you schedule it and come join us.
Yeah, what Dave said.
That's yeah.